Hey, I done doubled up my bank like I told you I would. I handled my business like I told you I would. Stood tall on it all like I told you I would. Took over the game like I told you I would. Man, let's go. Uh-huh. 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 God is good all the time. For real. I done doubled up my bank like I told you I would. Handle my business like I told you I would. Stood tall on it all like I told you I would. I took over the game like I told you I would. I doubled up my bank like I told you I would. Handle my business like I told you I would. Stood tall on it all like I told you I would. I took over the game like I told you I would. Get the hate out your eyes, see me clear, babe. Who the king around here? I'm him, babe. They some suckers, I ain't nothing like them, babe. I secure the bag in the wind, baby. Act like you don't, but I bet your chick know me. Rockin' 2 chains like I'm Big Tony. Missing no opportunities to put points up. I got game like Jordan with the shoulder shrug. So get at me. Matter of fact, don't. I'm allergic to those who talk more than they hustle, so they broke.
How y'all doing tonight?
Doing all right, man. What's going on?
Oh, pretty good. I had to make some moves to watch this game, so
yeah. I hear you. Had to go to a different room, huh?
Yeah,
Make sure you got it on the big screen.
A whole different building right now.
Oh, okay. That's what's up.
I was like, shoot, for a minute, I was like, we might have to go over with Granddad and watch. I was like,
got plenty of room.
But yeah, I got some hot takes to drop tonight, real quick.
Okay.
While we watch this game, it's a lot of it's a lot of stuff.
Does it cross over all sports?
I got a lot of basketball, and we do have some football, and then there's stuff about football that I'm not even wanting to talk about. So it's like there's a whole load of everything.
Okay, yeah, I hear that.
It's just there's been so much going on in sports and media lately.
Yeah.
And then it's like there's 6 or 7 things. And you see, I haven't come in here like once and talked about LeBron James. Yeah. So it goes to show ESPN, what are you doing?
Yeah, come on.
What is it? Fox Sports, what are you doing? Everybody talks about LeBron James day and night. We haven't had one LeBron. We might have had one LeBron topic, which was a Lakers topic.
Right. Yeah.
Ever.
Yeah.
So.
But he making it hard to not talk about him.
Right. At that. I got smoke for LeBron today too. Well, the thing is, the funny thing is everyone, he took his little hiatus last week and they was acting like, oh, what is he doing? And oh, if LeBron, and I seen some guys, oh, LeBron, if you're gonna retire, thank you and all this, and I'm like, bro is gone for 4 days.
Right.
Like, had a foot injury.
Right.
And it's like, who knows what he did to help that? You probably got a shot in there. You never know.
Right.
So it's like, and then from what he sort of explained, it seems like a structural thing at this point. And it's like, you put as many miles as he has on your feet, that's probably guaranteed or bound to happen any day.
Right. Yeah. You're lucky you lasted this long.
Right.
You know?
He ain't no little skinny fella.
Not at all.
250 pounds up and down the court.
A lot of pounding, yeah.
22 years.
Mm-hmm.
Well, not even
still dunking.
High school.
He's still dunking on people, and he's still chase down blocking too.
Right. We seen it, but you seen in that same game, the Hawks game that was playing that night. I think it was last week. That I didn't notice during the game watching it, but then I realized when I seen somebody sort of put everything in the screen for me because you could see how it physically was affecting him the whole time, right?
Yeah.
Because it's like because he's been doing this whole thing since like 2018, 2017, where he'll pick and choose when he wants to play defense and all these different things. But it was egregiously bad that night. Because it's like I seen this dude on YouTube, he posted, and he was like, "Oh, so you see how LeBron was legitimately forcing whoever, hey, guard this guy on the ball. I'm not guarding on the ball."
Yeah.
And it's like you continuously do that the whole game, and the Hawks eventually figured it out. Hey, LeBron is trying his hardest to not guard anybody.
Yeah, I actually noticed that. You know what I'm saying? He was pointing people to who he wanted them to get on, and it was the people who's gonna have the ball. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I did notice that.
Yeah, so it's like just doing stuff like that. It's like, okay, it looks a little fishy here when I get it, when it's put under the light. It's like, oh yeah, that was, and it's like, that's uncharacteristic because he was guarding people earlier this year. So it's like, there's definitely something wrong there.
You're just conserving energy.
Right.
Hey,
but the thing is, he was pointing them out,
run,
and then it was leading to a defensive breakdown every time. And it's an open three in the corner. And then, he doesn't put a hand up on DeAndre Hunter, who scored 30 points that night. And it's like the hot hand, I would think I should put my hand in this guy's face. Maybe he'll miss. Like, I don't have to block it, but I could just put my arm in the sky.
Yeah.
But to each his own. We got a couple more years. We'll see what happens.
Well, there's a whole bunch of speculation of why he wasn't there.
Right.
The most egregious thing is trying to put him loop him in with Diddy and Jay-Z.
Yeah.
Like, man, he ain't got nothing to do with that, man. For real. But it just made me think about it though. Like, man, he done gave so much to the game that, hey, man, he got the right to do whatever it is he want to do, man. Like, I was just thinking about that. Like, what does he lead the NBA in all time right now?
Right. I mean, points. He's about to lead in minutes probably soon. Yeah. If he played like a year or two more, he could pass Robert Parrish for the most games played ever.
And you just got to think about that. When he passes the minutes, like right now we know his points for sure. You know what I'm saying? Every time
he's third in assists, I think, too, behind like Chris Paul, and like he's just behind Jason Kidd and them. So it's Stockton, Paul, Kidd, James.
And I mean, you gotta say what it is. You know what I'm saying? If he scored 14 last game, he set 14 new records. You know what I'm saying? Right. When he passes the minutes record, every time he steps on the court, every second he's on the court is a new record. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, come on, man. Come on.
Every point he scores is a new record. You're right.
Like, how many things when he's done, how many things is that gonna be? Like, every time he gets an assist, it's a record. Every time he gets a point, like, how many records is he gonna set in one game?
Well, the crazy thing is he was the youngest to every benchmark of numbers. Like, besides like maybe one, I think it was like 5,000 or 1,000. He was the youngest guy. Like, he was the youngest to 5,000, youngest to 10,000, youngest to 30,000.
You started 18, you can do that.
But to add credence to that point, Kobe was the youngest in everything before him. So it's like Kobe broke all the records. Then LeBron came in Kobe year 8 and broke all those records. So it's but that's the thing too, is I could actually leeway that into somebody we watch him play tonight, is to kind of toss all the basketball in real quick. So Giannis, I have a problem with Giannis.
Okay.
Because I realize, because it's like I be trying to push him to be, or want him to be, the next of everything, and then I keep realizing again and again that I keep putting too high an expectation on Giannis. And then it's like I feel bad to do it.
I mean, he be playing.
But more you want him to do.
Right. I just want him to win. That's my only thing. I just need him to win and be the dominant force where everybody is afraid of him. And because the thing is, the run and dunk, and the run and dunk syndrome is starting to get to me now. So it's like, because it's like I don't want to trash him for it, but it's like, shoot, that run and dunk stuff, he almost 30. I think he might already be 30.
So you want him to develop a mid-range and 3-point game?
Yeah,
Is that what you're saying?
Just the mid range. I just need mid range. Like, show me some post work. Show me something. Like,
okay.
Because it's like at a certain point, running and dunking, that's not gonna last.
So you saying he like a one-trick pony? He's a one-trick pony,
but it works. So
yeah,
but the thing is, though, he's bigger than everybody. So it's like if he was still 6'8" when he got drafted, he was 6'8". If he was still 6'8", he wouldn't be getting this off.
He's like, I am averaging 33.
Right.
I mean, he got a ring, yo. He got a ring. So he's
that
won.
one thing ain't enough.
Yeah.
I'm used to seeing LeBron James and Kobe Bryant, Shaquille O'Neal, Michael Jordan. Them mugs was stacking them joints.
Yeah, you right.
Gotta have a little help to get that done.
You right. Yeah, but I think Damian Lillard was a high level number one. He was on the level of some of the number ones in the 90s that never won a championship. I feel like.
He won.
Right.
Yeah, he need to get him one.
He made a conference finals, but I don't even know if he had help as much as the other number ones that could have won in the 90s. I think Barkley might have had a similar amount of help as CJ McCollum.
Barkley had a squad over there. He had Dan Marley, he had Kevin Johnson. Like they can make some noise. You know what I'm saying? And Dame, he only had
CJ and Nurkic half of it.
Well, come on.
I feel like Nurkic might be better now than he ever was.
He's fitting it. I mean, when you got 3 scorers all around you like that, and all you gotta do is rebound and put back, you'll be all right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Get your double going home.
Just tipped off.
Yeah. I think with the Bucks, man, it's just the continuity that they have on this team. It's not good enough. Like Middleton's not playing.
Yeah. I mean, he hasn't been healthy for 3 years. So
Brook Lopez
is the championship. Actually, I think
Brook Lopez is either going to get you 2 or 22. You know what I'm saying?
Like, 2 night off of that. You saying that?
He definitely ain't about to play no more defense. Not anymore.
He's just out there most days.
But with that being said, it's like that run and duck man with no paint protector or no 3-point shooting big. They got to put another big on the floor then.
Yeah, for real.
If Brook Lopez can't play no more.
Yeah, see, and then that just like the guy they got starting here, is it Johnson and Prince? Like, man, these guys got to come off the bench, man. They can't be in the starting 5.
I mean, to be fair, Middleton couldn't play tonight.
Yeah, no, I get it. I get that. You know what I'm saying? But to Prince, man, I think he got 6 points total in the last 3 games.
Jeez.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I don't know about that, man. Giannis,
he was a good shooter on the Lakers last year, so I'll never have ill will towards Taurean Prince again.
Yeah, he gonna have to bring it out. That's all I'm saying. As far as like with that Giannis argument, like he gotta have it.
Absolutely.
He needs more around him. Because what he does, he shouldn't have to do more. You know what I'm saying? He should be able to rely on others.
Like, take a couple nights off and still win.
Right, like he doing too much right now with all this dribbling. Go on, man. Go to bed, boy.
I'm gonna try to finish out this the Bucks thing because I want to get to some football while we're on here too.
Oh yeah, for sure, man. I ain't in no hurry. Take your book.
But but I feel like I'm trying to get Giannis to be the next the greats, so to speak.
Yeah.
Actually, I forgot to mention Curry and the dude stacking them up because he stacked them up.
He did his thing too, but he had a lot of help.
Can't deny that he did have help, but I can't deny he stacked them up though. He got 2 by himself.
Yeah, he had a lot of help.
And the second time, he really didn't have no help.
See, and you know what, man?
Like Jordan Poole, he came here and there, and Clay was every once in a blue moon.
Well, shoot, when they was getting them rings, man, it was a well-oiled machine.
Clay wasn't no blue mooner then. He was shooting the pack.
Right.
It was a well-oiled machine. You know what I'm saying? But one thing that I'm noticing, and I wanted to ask you this, Pops, because remembering watching basketball when I was young, I didn't see it these minutes so structured the way they are. Like, it doesn't even matter if people is down 20 and it's only the second quarter, you still sit out the first 6 minutes of the second quarter. Like, what's up with that? I can't stand that. That's the most thing that I don't like about the game right now. Like, why are you sitting out? And then if you up 20, well, I still got to come in I still got to come in and get these minutes. Like Steve Kerr, somebody who doesn't deviate from this at all. Like Steph, you're going to be in from the beginning of the game to 6 minutes, come back in with 2 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Like what's up with that? Was it like that before, or was I just not paying attention? You know what I'm saying? Because
the mug never came out before.
Man,
they just played, you know. So they took time off in the middle of playing though.
Yeah.
Like the your turn, my turn situation. I'll go stand in the corner while you do your thing, you know, while I get a breath. I got to blow right quick. But now coaches are realizing, you know, they know what their players can do, what condition they're in. And they want to limit their minutes and get the most value out of their minutes. So they're going to sit them when they think they're going to get tired or whatever. And that's just how it is, you know.
And the person that's going to take that step, the person that's going to take that step is the person that changes that. The person is like, man, he doesn't get tired. You know what I'm saying?
Well, the thing is, though, is like it's a science thing because every facet of the game now is science, like or math. Like the 3-point thing is math. They did that and all that, but then they had like I think there was a video. Now I'm about to say this as politically correct as I can.
Okay.
Is it had a video of Shade. He was taking off the practice jersey, and he had a bra looking thing on.
Yeah, he had a sports bra on. That's
but
what it
the
was.
Thing is, it was actually technology that like tracks the heart rate and all sorts of special stuff, right? And it's like it looks crazy when you see it.
Yeah.
Look, you see, you know, you've seen the video.
Yeah.
So you know it looks crazy.
Well, you know what? Are they trying to say that model or that way that it looks is the best way of doing it? You know what I'm saying? Or are they trying to push that agenda that they've been trying to push on? I mean, if you watching TV nowadays, the agenda they trying to push on black men, you know what I'm saying? They trying to emasculate us in any way that they can. Like, because they have made it look like a tank top instead of
that's what I'm saying. It's like you can at least make it look like a beater or something.
Yeah, man. Like
put on a beater under the jersey.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's just a question that I'm asking. I know we don't have the answer to that, but like, come on, man. Are y'all trying to push an agenda and just make us try to live with it? You know what I'm saying? Like, because we see it in the show.
We do a good job of that ourselves sometimes with some of the styles we be throwing on.
Right. I mean, I ain't gonna lie to you. They took Cameron stuff a bit far. Lie to you. Like, as I remember, Cameron wore the pink coat.
Yeah.
And it was like an animal or some sort. But now they just come out with no shirt and a long fur coat that goes down to the knee.
Yeah. It's a big lot of crazy
like this
stuff.
A big old coat. Like this dude almost 7 foot tall. That's a big old coat.
Yeah.
Like that's ridiculous at that.
Yeah, man. So
I seen it though.
I seen it though, and I was like, "Why is he wearing that?" I didn't even know that there was a science behind it. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that was because I had to. That's because I was when I seen it, I was like, there has to be a justification because it can't be what I think it is. But I know Shay wears weird stuff, but I was like, he's not like that, and he's the future of the game at the moment, and he's entering his prime right now. And then actually, and because the thing is, the other day I was watching the YouTube video by Legend of Winning, and then he sort of went over, and then even ESPN showed tonight that the Thunder statistically are the best team since the '90s Bulls, which to me was asinine. I'm supposed to believe this.
I need to see more.
Like I'm supposed to I was, but then I actually looked at the numbers and I was like, oh, that's true. They actually, by statistics, are one of the best defenses ever at the moment. Their point differential they showed was the highest, and then since Jordan, they passed the Warriors point differential. So it's like the only teams higher than them was like the 72 Lakers and another Lakers team from the 70s and 60s. So it's like or I think maybe the Bucks was on there too from like 71. So it's like the numbers are saying the Thunder are like that. But it's like I've seen them with virtually the same. I mean, I guess with Giddey gone, it changes a little bit.
Yeah.
But the best team in the league, the best defense in the league at the moment.
I mean, the numbers can say that, but the eye test lets you know if they come up against that KD Warriors, they getting dragged.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's
yeah.
And that's where I'm standing at. I'm standing on that one. I don't think that team. I don't. So and the thing is, because KD Warriors wasn't that long ago.
Yeah, not at all. Not at all.
What was it? Really is like if you put them in the modern day, they would be even more dangerous. Because it's like you put that KD Warriors and then give them a big man that can shoot. And then they run 5 out with Draymond running point. And then you got KD who can shoot. And then you got a big ball. So it's like,
I mean, KD was running the 5. You know what I'm saying?
You get a big man out there shooting, that takes some shots away from the guys that can shoot.
Right. That's what I was about to say. Like, that's why it worked so good, because he was the 5. You know what I'm saying? Draymond played the 4. He gonna distribute. You know what I'm saying? And defend. Because they had Igloo Dollar.
Dale and Jazaza out there at points.
Shoot, Igloo Dollar, man, he get wide open shots. That's automatic.
Yeah, you know the death lineup they used to run with Iguodala, Curry, Thompson, and them. Yeah.
And with Livingston, Sean Livingston.
He used to be insane in the mid-range. People talk about how he never missed. They still
Spates was there. Even Maurice Spates was there hitting some. You know?
Yeah, Spates get in there. No, I seen that thing on the internet. Like Livingston is like 1,200 for 1,200 in mid range jumpers.
Baseline jumpers, he killed them all day long.
He never missed inside the arc.
That team, whew, vicious shooters.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, that's.
I think Giannis might play every minute tonight.
Well, that'll be a step in the right direction of what I was talking about. Then
I was like, I don't know if he's gonna be able to sit down versus this Thunder team.
Man, so this is
also, mind you, I do hate this neutral site arena. Wow, I don't know how they just scored that. The neutral site arena. I hate this neutral site arena because Giannis got the block on the Hawks the other night, and that was like a go crazy moment, and didn't have much of a reaction. I was like, I feel like the bubble in here, man. Anybody in the stand? Like, what's going on?
There are fans in there though. There's still some fans in there.
Oh yeah, they in there. Well, you know, they trying to push the game to Vegas. They want to, they want to see what the turnout gonna be like. Sure, we might step up in there next year. We might have to go check it out in person. I want to see it.
Yeah,
I want to see that sphere, honestly.
Oh man,
I want to go in there and see that's hitting on.
Oh man, yeah, you had to let me know how that was. Somebody told me it just showed up. like it's just alien created, like it just showed up. Didn't nobody build it.
You know what? It did seem like that.
I ain't trying to be in there and then they want it back.
There's a clone.
Right.
And it's like, it's like you do food differently now.
Right. Yeah, Brook Lopez. I told you he either gonna have 2 or 22. Yeah, that's wild, man. Like today's game, it's going to be hard for somebody to take that role because people, social media, man, they got it too accessible, man. If I'm just going to be honest, too many people, too many opportunities to run your mouth. You know what I'm saying? Ja Morant, like, I ain't dunking no more. And then he do the best dunk I done seen him do in years. You know what I'm saying? And then the stuff that people should talk about, they don't talk about. Like the other day, I seen one of the most egregious things I ever seen. DeAndre Jordan. Okay. They made the shot. He was taking the ball out. He couldn't even bend down and pick the ball. He kicked it to the point guard. It almost went out of bounds. Like, I said, man, just retire, man. Just retire. He made the business decision. Like, if I bend down against this ball, I might not be able to get back up. I never seen anybody kick the inbounds into the like.
Even the ref look like
For real, like
something. I don't know.
Because of who you are, we're gonna let this go.
You know what? It's like
a violation.
That might actually be legal if it's not in the rule book.
He did it, and they didn't call nothing.
Yeah, it looked like, well, hey.
I can't remember if it was Westbrook or who was the point guard, but they had to run and get it before it went out. Like, he kicked it hard. Like, man, you too old for this, man.
I mean, you know what? I'll never forget when there's another Laker member throwing that full court shot and it going into the stands, and he gets and it's like that was you know what is it, that movie where everybody smacked their head at the same time?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about, but I can't think of what it is.
Like, that was one of those that
for real.
And there's terrible moments that you sometimes can never forget. There's some moments where it goes wrong.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it, man. DeAndre Jordan got to retire. He can't even bend down.
Yeah, he's just in there for fouls while Jokic get a break.
Yeah, and that's the truth. And and another thing, like, it's so many things. If they change from the 82 games, I'm not sure when they're gonna do it, but I know they're gonna do it. They're gonna shorten the games, and that's gonna LeBron will be the last one to have a chance to do what he's done with this structure. I don't like, just the same with the way with the NFL. I don't like how they added games. Because now it's like you saying Barkley's about to break the record, but he got an extra game.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like that. Like, it's not
rushes per game instead of, the number, because you're gonna have the number if you keep running. You got more games, more opportunities. Just what you get per game should be the breakdown of who gets the title.
Yeah, that's it's not fair.
I've always felt football should count playoff as well with regular season numbers, but
yeah, you could be right. But then Barry Sanders, boy, he'd be way down on the and boy, he barely get no playoffs.
It's a big difference between playoff and regular season too.
Certainly.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, man. So just all those different things in the game, and then these the challenge calls as well. Like these different things, like, and then you sitting these players out, they getting extra timeouts with these challenges and all this stuff. Like, man, but like Doc Rivers,
go 48.
Doc Rivers, he'll look you like you'll be doing this. You'll be wanting to challenge. You'll be swinging your finger like challenge. Doc Rivers look right in your face like, no, not you. I'm not challenging nothing for you, you bench player. Then, like, I see how different coaches react to different players. If you're a bench player, don't go doing this because you about to feel real disrespected. You know what I'm saying? And Ty Lue, he don't care who do it. Ty Lue look up at the thing like, good and well he ain't about to call this challenge, but he wants you to think that he cares a little bit. So he at least he's at least evaluating to see if he should. Yeah, he's squinting, look up at the thing, look at the replay. You know what I mean? And then Luka just call it himself. He don't even look at Jason Kidd. He say, timeout, challenge. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, this is crazy, man. It's crazy. But Doc Rivers don't play that. If it ain't Giannis or Lillard, You ain't getting it, man. I ain't challenging nothing unless it's them two.
Mhm.
For real. I just think that's hilarious to me.
Yeah, you got a point there, I'll say.
For real.
Well, you segued into 2 points I was gonna bring up about basketball because I was about to jump into another thing because you kind of threw a couple oops here. I'm just trying to slam these.
Yeah,
So
that's what's
I'm gonna use that.
Get a couple of assists.
So I was like, shoot, I'm gonna use that because I think a big part of this because everybody keep talking about everything they dislike is why the ratings are down and all this
Oh
stuff.
yeah.
But it's like the NBA is really hard to watch. Like if the ABC game is on, I can't watch my league pass. If a TNT game is on, I can't watch my league pass. So it's like, and then it's like and then I don't know what counts as a stream if I have a Fire Stick that allows me to watch everything. Does that actually count as a viewer? Or is
I
it
don't think
one
so.
person that everybody watch under the Fire Stick, and that counts
They
as
can't
one?
track that probably.
So it's like there's all these caveats, and then as somebody that lives in Michigan, I can't watch a Pistons game unless I'm on FanDuel Sports Network to watch the game. And now they have rights deals in place where I understand that. But as a home viewer, if I don't have cable, I can't watch Detroit. As a casual fan, why do I care anymore? I gotta got for $200, $300 a month to watch the Pistons, who are questionable every year.
Yeah,
who haven't had a great season since 09, 08. They haven't, well, not even that, 07. 08, yes, they haven't had a great year since 2008. 16.
Internet TV.
Yeah. As far as the viewer goes, you're always going to find a way to watch it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah.
But that's the thing. If I don't have an option to cable, I'm not about to go somewhere. Like I went to somewhere to watch this game here instead of getting $80 for the YouTube TV. I do put 80 on YouTube TV for the playoffs when the playoffs come because every game national then, right?
Mm-hmm.
But when it comes to this stuff, but then also if I do tune into the game, I'll look around at the scores some nights when I'm back at home. I'm like, let me look around at the scores. Oh, this team up 10.
Yeah.
This team
all
up
blowouts.
10. This team up 10. So it's like, who should I even watch?
That's too shy.
Like what? Like why should I watch these guys if they're down 10? Like why should I even tune in?
Yeah, it was something I was watching. I mean, yesterday when I was watching games, it was only one game that was competitive. You know what I'm saying? And then you know, some of them games that was looking like they was out of hand, the team ended up losing. You know what I'm saying? Like it be up 25 and end up losing the game. Like I don't want to see you get up 25, and I don't want to see you lose if you did get up 25.
Right.
Like this is bad basketball.
Yeah. How do you lose a 25-point lead?
For real.
Stupidity.
And that's the thing is like, I think it was the Cavs Celtics game. The Celtics were up double, like 20 the entire game, and the Cavs came rushing back at the very end. And it's like, shoot, I mean, that is exciting in the last quarter. Like the fourth quarter was exciting, but the rest of the game was a drag.
That's why people tune into the last 6 minutes or so.
And then they know it's like, how do I? And Oklahoma City is having a very bad shooting night right now, and that's gonna lose them this game if they don't get it together.
They're gonna have to get it to somebody.
They're 0 for 5 from 3 at the moment, and Shea is jacking a lot of crap up.
But he know he got to get going. He started in the second half last game.
He act like he's not feeling well. You know, like something might be off on his body or whatever.
Yeah, he has been limping a little bit.
And then to be honest with you, after I think when the Thunder played the Lakers in their cup game, the Thunder didn't look all that impressive to me.
Nah.
LeBron and AD that night. They just took off at the end because they made a couple more shots. It was down to who was making more at the end. So, yeah, it's 3 for 8 at the moment. But yeah, the Thunder aren't all that. So to say that they're the best team statistically since Michael Jordan,
Like I
Mind
said,
blowing.
man, the analytics, they got to go somewhere on that one. We're going to take the eye test on this.
Yeah.
We're going to take the eye test on this one.
And they haven't been fully healthy either, because
Right.
Holmgren and the other big fella ain't played together yet,
Right.
So they ain't been fully healthy. And they still got the other Jay Williams that hasn't
I think
played.
Holmgren's still gone
Mm.
for another month and a half. So
Yeah, yeah. That's a lot of weaponry that's sitting on the bench collecting money.
right. Hey, at least he hasn't
True
got
that.
paid big boy money yet. Ooh, and that's there he goes. At the 1-3 falls. Open the floodgates.
Mm.
But yeah, so it's like there's so much stuff, and it's like they're like I've seen watch a video earlier. There's a lot of 3-and-D guys that aren't shooting well this year.
Mm-hmm.
There are a lot of snipers typically that aren't shooting that great this year too. Oh, so I'm happy I kind of brought that up because I got a brainstorm of what I wanted to talk about too here too.
Okay.
So I was watching Gil's Arena I think it might have been a month ago or so, and they were kind of talking about Anthony Edwards shooting threes instead of going to the basket.
Yeah, he's shooting a lot of them too.
But the thing is, though, people talk about him shooting threes and going to the basket. He's shooting 41% from three.
Yeah.
He's a sniper at that rate. He's shooting a prime Steph Curry number of threes.
Yeah.
Averaging 40%.
Yeah, he's
it's a
shooting
difference of 4% in shooting, right? So it's like at the same time, it's like it's gonna conserve his body definitely if he's gonna keep shooting.
Yeah.
He can be a greater player for a longer time if he can serve his body.
Yeah, it's smart, but not as exciting for us.
Right.
He
definitely go dunk on somebody.
He definitely been making them.
But that's the thing, though, is back to that. So I wanted to kind of, because everybody was trying to say that the Knicks trade and all that stuff was a good trade for the Timberwolves when on basketball paper, it wasn't a great trade.
Okay.
As you got Julius Randle, who can't shoot like that. And then he shoots a lot. Now, he's shown signs of the ability to shoot a little bit. But he's not.
He got games where he scored, yeah.
He's not that guy. He's never been that guy. I seen it on the Lakers. He's never been that guy. I watched him.
He can't be the one to
New
run
York
the team
over and over. He's not that guy.
Mm-mm.
And then him and his inability to shoot says, "Hey, I could rotate right to the paint, and Anthony Edwards not coming down here."
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like you got a log jam now that you didn't have to deal with, and Gobert could never shoot.
No, he gonna hang out.
Never will shoot.
And never will shoot. Absolutely. Is Alex Caruso just knocked that? Huh. But
it might be on his fingertips.
Shoot, man. And then I'm supporting Caruso this year back on the Thunder. Back to the Timberwolves thing. So it's just going to the basket with 2 non-shooting bigs in 2025 it's not a good move. And DiVincenzo has been an absolute. And then actually that leads back to that bad 3-and-D guy. DiVincenzo's jumper has been off this year. And
you're right about that.
I haven't seen him get an open jumper.
He's picking it up. Picking it up the last few games, though.
Shoot, that boy Towns, man, he balling out of control, man.
And he's getting MVP. He's was number 5 in MVP ladder last week.
Oh, so man, I ain't ready to go there, man.
You're right. He's not there, but
for real, he's still the 7-foot Lowry, man.
Yeah, it's looking like that right now. But hey, to each his own. As for me to acknowledge that, I have to acknowledge that Julius Randle being a non-good shooter. And then they were just talking Mike Conley as they had the little video of him like, oh yeah, me and Mike Conley was talking about how soft this team was a couple weeks ago. And it was like, oh, we can't tell each other that we're not playing good no more. And it's like, well, who is the key to that? And then Rudy Gobert is trying to he has the little 6'1" guard on him, and he got advantage to the basket. Julius dribbling. They're like, but give me the ball. So he's like, I'm gonna just eat this 3-second call because you didn't give me the ball. Give him the ball. At that point, it's a 6'1" guard. If he messes it up, that's on him. He looks stupid, not you.
Randall's always had delusions of grandeur, so you got to deal with that somewhat. But he's better than what he was, you know.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, I think I seen that game. He hit that game winner over Phoenix, or was it? Who? It had to be. I think it was Phoenix. It was a few weeks back.
I ain't too sure, but I know he been getting his. You know what I'm saying? But is it a detriment to the team for him to be getting his?
I feel like him getting his has been a detriment to every team he's been on.
So, yeah, that's pretty much what I think what I thought you were saying. Like,
it
doesn't matter if he does good; it ain't good for the team.
But that's what I say, because same with when he was on the Lakers, he played the first year Alonzo, and it's like if he would let Lonzo be the point guard like he's supposed to be, and then let Lonzo hit him in his spots instead of having the dribble and hit the little pull up mid range every time.
Mm-hmm.
Like your posts were, I mean, he was hooping a little bit. He averaged 20. He started balling. I was a little confused, but why we let him go? He looked all right in New Orleans, and then he became a star in New York. So
he's seeing the whole NBA.
Right?
Yeah, for real.
Go over here, see what you can do. Go over here and see what you can do. Go over here. Then later, you got to look at the mirror and say, "Is this me?"
Yeah, at the end of the day, man, it's about the development of the other players for the Timberwolves for me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Either you're gonna play,
boy,
yeah, for real. If you ain't gonna play Shannon and Dillingham big minutes, for real, then you're not gonna win, because those guys are the energizers. I'm telling you, they're the ones.
I believe you. I think that they'll be great one day.
Yeah,
one day.
But think about it though.
Not today, but one day.
Yeah, I know, right? Like, it's gonna take some time. If you put them two out there with Randall, like, he's gonna be forced to pick his speed up, because that's how they about to play. like, hey, we going to get these buckets, man. Like, if you want to sit around and dance for 21 seconds, you do that on your time. We going to get these buckets.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So,
and then that's sort of anti the Timberwolves way that got them far last year, because playing the shot clock was never their strong suit. It was Anthony Edwards. I'm about to, and what was it? He points over to not Jared Vanderbilt. What is this guy's name? He pretty much is Jared Vanderbilt, but he's the scorer version. So it's like they point to the other guy.
Nas Reed.
Well, it's not Nas Reed. It's the forward. He guards everybody.
McDaniels.
Jaden McDaniels.
Yeah, he a beast.
So he is pointing to Jaden McDaniels, and they was gunning and running. And then Carl come down to the top of the key once they down there and did all the work, dime them up if they ain't scored, and he hit the three.
Well, Randall with Conley Edwards, he's kind of playing the way that it is a detriment to Ant's game, but it's not a detriment to way Ant's trying to play. You see what I'm saying? Ant's trying to shoot more threes, so he couldn't do that with Towns, because Towns was shooting the threes. You know what I'm saying? So with Randall can dance for 21 seconds and then get double teamed and then kick it to Conley or kick it to Edwards, and they shooting those threes. You know what I'm saying? But that ain't going to be winning basketball when the playoffs.
I mean, that's a very slow play style too for 5 as well.
Yeah, you're not gonna blow anybody out like that. Like, you're gonna be in every game. Like, it's gonna take heroics, to get back where they were last year and to surpass that.
I don't think
see it happening like that
anymore.
No, they have to play those. They have to play those young guys. Like, they got to get them going. because McDaniels, he can guard anybody. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And DiVincenzo, he'll get it together. You know what I'm saying? He'll get it together. And they'll have a nice core. Nas Reed, they'll have a nice core. But those young guys are going to be the energizers that's going to be like, oh, shoot. And when they come in the game, we busting the game wide open because other people's bench, it's going to be hard for other people's benches to keep up with these guys. Like,
Do you think that they could be like Lou Will and Montrezl Harrell were for the Clippers?
that's the way they would have to be. That's the way they would have to. And I think they can because you look at people that you wouldn't think of, like Cam Payne. You know what I'm saying? Cam Payne is out here getting buckets every time he get in the game.
Mm-hmm.
And he getting assists, he getting buckets. If you bet him on the parlay for points, assists, well, chances are you about to hit. You know what I'm saying? Man, Dillingham better than him, man. Dillingham way better than him. For real. Got more moves than him, faster than him. If he hit the first one, he about to hit more than him. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to get a guy like that going.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, Thibodeau ain't no idiot. He know campaign about to, you know what I'm saying? Come in the game and do that. So he gonna find some minutes for him. They gotta find minutes for Shannon and Dillingham. They gotta find the minutes for them.
But I gotta soothe the ego, Julius Randle and
okay, well, get used
Dante
to
DiVincenzo. I gotta get their ego before I
get used to the hot seat.
But that was the thing. The owner did made the mistake when it was him that was the problem. He's gonna sell the team. Then he decided not to sell the team. Oh, they're not gonna keep trying to win, so I'm gonna keep the team, which is he hostile took over his own stuff. Because they were already going through the process of the sale. And A-Rod and them, or what is it? I think it's A-Rod. A-Rod and them were going to buy the team. There, yep. And then he's like, okay, I'm not going to sell it. I'm going to keep it because I want to try to win with this team. And then proceeds to trade the star player of the last 10 years. And now you're in the position you're in now.
Right.
And the thing is, the reason why they beat Denver last year was because they had the 2 big man option. Because couldn't nobody deal with that. They literally did the hard work for Dallas by stopping Jokic and them from making the conference finals. Because I think that the Nuggets would have beat Dallas in the final.
Hey, they did have Jokic on lock that series. Like they did their best. I'll say that. They slowed him down enough to win.
But that's the thing too. I feel like Karl-Anthony Towns being on the Knicks as the primary big man isn't good for his game because playing with Gobert showed me, hey, the ceiling isn't that great playing as a single big man where you got to switch out and you got to do all the footwork. Whereas Gobert's good at the defensive side, and Karl-Anthony Towns is the reverse flash. He's the offense side of stuff. And you can't stop a 7-footer with a 6'9" guard or 6'9" forward. And most of the NBA is small forwards now.
Well, he doing
somebody about 6'9", 6'10", maybe.
Towns, he doing his thing on the offensive end. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know who's gonna be able to pick up that slack for the Knicks on the defensive end. I mean, OG do his job, and they do got length, but I'm talking about under the basket.
He's Kendrick Williams, man.
Under the basket for the Knicks, I don't know who's gonna play defense for them. Mitchell Robinson, will he ever get healthy? I don't know.
Will he stay healthy is the question.
Well, yeah.
Hardenstein, letting him go.
They let Hardenstein go. That was a big mistake.
Yeah. I'm so happy they let him off that team. Because I was like, you couldn't have let them keep Hartenstein. Let them keep Dollar General Lamar Odom. And because the only reason I say that is because they look alike a little bit to me. They look like Sleepy Brown a little bit.
You said Lamar Odom and who?
Lamar Odom and the big man for the Knicks.
Oh, okay.
I tend to forget his name a lot.
You talking about Achua?
No, not Precious. No, not Precious.
Not
the
Mitchell Robinson.
Mitchell Robinson.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well,
I see dollar store Lamar Odom.
He said he got that old 70s pimp look.
Yeah.
He had a Cadillac with the hat.
The bald head crack pin, man, you know? Or what is it? What is his name? Freddie's dead. Superfly.
Oh, yeah.
They got that similar face shape.
New York.
Yeah, for real. Man, they just gonna shoot threes.
And Bobby Portis barking at people.
NBA game. They ought to take the 3-point line out.
You know, actually, the funny thing, I'm gonna bring this up to y'all, is another YouTuber that I've been watching for years. B Souls was talking about they should cap the amount of threes you take to like 25, and then once you hit 25 attempts, you can't shoot a three no more. So if you shoot far out, it's not a three.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like Jerry West, and I was like, shoot, that would be quite the rotation.
Either that or just extend the line from the free throw line out toward half court, and give them another 1.5 so they really have to, be a good shooter to make those. And that won't stop them from trying, but they'll start losing, and people get smart and just start, looking at the mid game again. Let the big man come back in, or make everything in the paint 3-point.
Yeah,
but
I remember.
The thing is, the reason why the game changed, though, because that 2010s period, the early 2010s and late 2000s, Dwight was the only good big man anymore at that point. I mean, you give or take a year or two of Dirk and KG, but Dirk and KG are all-time level talents. As we
Powell was doing his thing at that time.
Yeah, but even he wasn't that great after 2012.
Well, I mean, what year did Dwight go to the Lakers the first time?
2012, 2013.
Oh, yeah, he ain't that good after that either.
So, yeah. And but the thing was, they was giving the ball to Kwame Browns, and that's the engine of the offense, the big man. Kwame Browns in the back. Or what is it, Bryant Reeves, big three. And dudes like that was the driving force of NBA offenses. So with a point where we had to develop D Roses and Westbrooks to run the point guard now.
Yeah, I would love to see, like in exhibition season or whatever, just make everything in the paint. If you can score, the toughest place to score in the NBA is in the paint.
Yeah,
make those 3 points.
Yeah.
You let them guys chucking it up from outside. Lucky hit 1 out of 4. All of a sudden they're in the league for that.
Yeah, that would be cool. I mean, it's a tougher shot to get those inside.
Yeah. People have to play defense then.
Right. If they extend the line out, everybody gonna be shooting corner shots.
It's like Dame just did there, trying to shoot from 3 steps behind the line, miss it by 2 feet. Shoot.
In these last 6 possessions, it's been about 13 threes.
Well, it's funny. The Thunder still only made that 1 3 that Shea hit earlier, and
that's why the game's so close. They keep shooting them and missing.
And then they go to the basket. They're making a lot of these shots. But the thing is, though, is like everybody sticks to the analytics, and I don't want to deviate from the 3 ball. When the thing is, the game is always is best with a balance. And then that's the problem. I think that's the problem with everything in America and the world right now. They try to make everything all black and white. There's shades of gray to everything. You have to have a between game sometime.
Sometimes.
That might be if we start a league on Investtv with the 3s coming from the inside and the 2s. That'll be a viral moment that'll get eyes on the platform. They're like, it's a league that's doing 3s under the basket and 2 points long. Like, what? We gotta see this.
Guys back in the fold. 7 Sixers down there. Just let me dunk it.
Right. For real, man. Yeah,
League was more popular back then. I think that's why people are getting away from the league so much because it's just not, it's not that competitive because everybody's soft now shooting them threes and,
yeah, man.
it's just
But
not.
why tune into a 10-point blowout? Like I said, it's like they up 10 to 12.
Just a couple plays ago, the Thunder shot a three, got the offensive rebound, kicked it back out, shot another three, got the offensive rebound, kicked it back out, shot another three. Like, man, you got the offensive rebound, go up, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you used to be able to do that.
But the thing is, with threes, there's long rebounds, and I'm halfway across the court now.
That's crazy.
But
yeah, man,
if it's not falling, you shouldn't force till you have to. Well, I guess it's a situation of I don't think you should force unless you have to.
Yeah.
Because they do force it.
Yeah, you're right about that.
Because it's like that situation like that, if you get the offensive rebound 3 times and you kick it back to a shooter all 3 times, it's like, come on now. you could have stepped one toe in and it would have probably failed.
Boy, oh boy, Wichita State.
But I would ask you guys, do you guys consider it easier to shoot from the corner or the key, top of the key?
Well,
corner's shorter. If you're shooting threes, corner's shorter, but top of the key is always an easy shot. Always been for me anyway.
Yeah.
Easier.
Yeah. Okay, because it's like that. Because I always felt like the top of the key is really where the money will be made. It's a very easy because I could see the basket. I could use the backboard and all these.
I mean, yeah. That would if you somebody who just want to catch and shoot a three, that's probably the best spot to be in, I would think. Or if you're a rhythm shooter off the dribble and you want to pull up a three, you ain't gonna be doing that from the corner too often.
Right.
You know what I mean? But me, sure, wherever I catch it, that's where it's going up. For real. This is
But yeah, I think so it's just I don't understand what they're gonna do. I think they just gotta make the game easier to watch. And hopefully there becomes a balance one day with all this 3-point shooting. And
yeah, it's ruined the game a lot of ways. Not made it as exciting.
Right. Well, maybe with Curry gone, maybe there'll be a change to the guard. But somebody has to introduce a new way of playing the optimal way.
Yeah.
Because Boston shoots 50, 63s a game. That's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, they are putting a lot of threes up.
I guess that if you shoot 63 game, you shoot more threes than you shoot twos, I think.
Yeah. If we shoot 100 threes and we make 40 of them, maybe we'll be hard to beat.
And they play defense at that. So it's like they can lock you down and then they'll shoot 100 threes.
Yeah, that's nice.
It takes a lot of the athleticism out the game because that's supposed to be the big thing for the NBA guys. They're supposed to be the most athletic guys on the planet.
Yeah,
you're just standing there shooting threes. That don't take any kind of athletic, brother.
Yeah. Y'all are throwing me some oops this time. Because you put me right in the position to transition to what I wanted to, what I don't really want to talk about, but I have to talk about.
I'm sorry we forced you, baby.
Well, the thing is, because it's like the internet backlash has kind of gotten wild in this situation, right? So Travis Hunter.
Oh man, yeah.
So his situation continues to get worse and worse. But I must say this first. Did you see the video of him hooping? Like, is that not insane? Because
he was balling out, huh?
Like I remember did a video balling, and I was like, man, these dudes. I was like, see how good you got to be to make the NBA is people that can do what they were doing on the court are not nearly a third of a half of anything good enough to make the NBA. Even though they could touch the court and be the sweetest mug on the court by far. Ain't that crazy? But
he's just a freak athlete. It don't matter what the sport is. I'm sure he could do it. So.
Yeah, so he would have got in there. If he'd have put his mind in the hoop and worked on that, he'd be there.
So
I'm sure he could be on Colorado's team right now.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So, but just with that, like, if you seen this situation, it's gotten worse and worse since the last time we spoke.
With his girlfriend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gotten to the point, and then I'm at the point because I'm gonna just say, if anybody is watching this, if anybody speaks about this, if there's the outside chance that anybody sees this, to talking to them directly, please stop talking about it. Ignore these people. You're gonna do what you're gonna do. It's your life. Unless your mom and dad come to you and tell you don't get married.
Yeah.
Nothing what anybody says on the internet matters.
Yeah.
That's kind of what it's been his stance, Travis's stance is just, hey, it's my life, I'm gonna do my thing, shut up, basically,
Yeah,
but that's all he had to say, and nobody had to say nothing no more. But people keep making videos again and again and again, and you know how all political they make everything now.
Well, he's speaking up for her. He's speaking up for her because she's not turning her phone off.
Right.
One thing that I'm realizing, because he said out his own mouth, so I ain't talking about the clickbait. I'm talking about what I heard them say. Okay. Right. He said that she was crying and getting overly drunk because of this. You see what I'm saying? Like, he's not even in the league yet. Like, it hasn't even started. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you already acting like this. Now, she didn't know how good he was when she got with him. She didn't know that it was this. Okay? Because he said they've been together with 5-6 years, something like that. She didn't know that this is what it was going to be. Okay? And I'm starting to think she didn't know nothing about sports. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm thinking, like, it sounds how he said and she said that he would take her to the party and wait outside. She'd be in there dancing and getting drunk, and then he'd still be out there when she got out, taking her home. Like, it sounds like that's the life she was living, like the influencer life. You know what I'm saying? And he was putting that work in on his craft. And she didn't realize while she was sleeping off the last night, you know what I'm saying? He was in the gym, you know what I mean? And she didn't realize it was going to be this. And then when they went to Colorado, that changed everything. Because the way that all the stars that's coming to the games, Eon, Shador, like, when you put yourself in that circle, things are about to happen for you in your life. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I don't think she was, she wasn't ready for that. She wasn't ready for that. And that you seen the video where he was taking pictures with the people and she like, how long I got to sit here and all this.
Yeah.
Like, this is not even, he's not even there yet. Like, this is not even nothing. Like, if you come to his games, you got to wait for him to get done signing all these autographs and stuff after the game. Like,
right.
You know what? Just go home. Just go home. Yeah, he'll be there.
This is more than I signed up for.
Yeah,
for sure.
Like, I think, like, right now he's gonna take up for her and he's gonna stick up for her because he don't know yet. Like, right now he's getting everything on campus, but he probably ain't on campus that much. You know what I'm saying? Right. He probably hear it from the stands when he walking in the game. But once he goes to the league and they're staying in these hotels for real, you know what I'm saying? And you with the older team members and all of this stuff, like, she can trip. Actually, right now.
Who's in line for the first pick in the draft? Mind me asking. At the moment,
man, I hope he don't go to the Jags. You know what I'm saying?
At least he'll be closer to home.
I'm not sure
who's the worst team in the league right now.
I'm not sure.
Because the Giants.
Well, people been saying Giants, people been saying Raiders, people been saying I heard the Jags a few times. That's why I brought them.
If you go to the Raiders, I don't know.
I think right now the Jags have the top pick.
Okay, so the Jaguars, if the Jaguars get the top pick, I don't know if there's any if there's any deep, or how do I say if I don't know if there's any problems over there.
There is.
Is there some snipers over there? Is what
Trust me on this. It's big problems there because they're gonna be the ones that don't got nothing to lose. They just gonna shoot their shot. They're gonna shoot their shot in every way that they can. You know what I'm saying?
I can't.
But see, what I'm saying is, like the thing about it is, right now,
there's snipers on the men's side on that team too.
Well,
you don't know. I mean, they're not viable right now, so ain't nobody listening to them that much.
Right.
So.
Yeah. So we
not like the Cowboys or somebody.
Nah. We shall see how that goes. But like right now, to reach Travis Hunter, if you're a female trying to reach out to him, you got to do it through the DMs, or you got to see him by chance. You see what I'm saying? But once he gets to the league, all of that's gonna change. You're gonna know where they frequent. You're gonna know where this is that. Ain't about to change. Like they're gonna practice here. They're gonna go to hotels here when they're in the city. Like these are professional people that know how to get to these players. You know what I'm saying? And he can stick up for her right now. He's sticking up for her right now because they're young. You see what I'm saying? They're young, and he like, man, she been with me. This is what it is. This is what it is. But if she keeps acting like this, and because she put out her video, you know what I'm saying? Like I thought that was a big mistake. Like, don't even speak. Don't even let them people. Don't let them hear what you have to say. They don't even deserve that from you.
And they're not going to respect. They're going to
no. They're just going to chop it up and make it into what they want it to be.
Exactly.
You know
and if talking about, we ended up in this mess.
Yeah, if he feels like he has to keep defending you, like I just won the Heisman, I shouldn't have to be thinking about that. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking they all gonna play in the bowl game. I'm trying to do my best for that. I shouldn't be thinking about this. And out of respect, she should be knowing like I need to protect the kingdom. So I need to protect the king right now. Because in the long run, that's gonna protect everybody who's under his kingship. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, she doesn't sound like she's too intelligent though, but
yeah, she
apparently he loves her though.
Yeah.
Apparently he loves her. So like,
I mean,
but and then that's what I'm saying is like this is the golden goose for her really, because it's like if anything of what these people are saying is true, because they said no, I'm not gonna say it on here because I don't know who. Like I said, I don't know who's watching. I don't want to get
it's
sued.
always somebody. Trust that.
We're not getting paid yet. But
hey, no, say what you gotta say. Say what you gotta say. Because we own what we do.
Right.
So you can say whatever you want to say.
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
So it's just in situations if they're saying that she's a stripper or she used to do OnlyFans or anything, she used to be a stripper and all these things, and you get the golden goose of Travis Hunter, who will be a $200+ million man one day. You should be doing everything. You should kiss the ground that dude walk on.
Well,
you should be praying at his feet every night.
But this comes
every night.
This comes with what kind of man are you? And he's already showed her that he's the man that will take her to the club, let her dance with other men, let her drink. You know what I'm saying? While you sit outside, you don't even go in with her. You sit outside. So he's already made the life of a chauffeur. He's already showed her that I'm your chauffeur. I'm gonna take you to where you need to be. And she said,
it's crazy. The party dudes, I might would arrest the liquor license. Oh, Travis Hunter in here. We lit. Come to our club. Come on.
And she said in her interview, I'm Hispanic, so tequila runs in my veins. This was her exact words. So, like, I'm telling you, you know, I root for. I hope that she just. Best case scenario is she'd be like, you know what, this is too much for me. Let me just hang back and just support you. And then, because I know in the long run, that's what's going to be best for me, you, and our family that we build. Or second best case scenario, she just tell the truth and say, I can't handle this. Because as soon as I start seeing you taking pictures with these girls, I'm about to go crazy. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want him to be another Len Bias situation. Not where he does something stupid that gets himself killed, but she does something that ends his career before it can even start. Because it really feels like it could be something like that. And the way he did his interview defending her, like the passion that he had in that interview lets me know it's too much emotion that you putting into this when you should be preparing yourself for where you about to go. You know what I mean? Because getting that hit from Khalil Mack is not something you want to feel. You know, or trying to tackle Derrick Henry is not something you want to go into if you done been up all night chauffeuring your girl from the club.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because she thinking about her.
Baker putting one on you coming across the middle.
For real. And it really, and you, hey, I can speak from experience. Okay. When you dealing with certain types of people that putting themselves ahead of you and they can clearly see that you got something going on and they still trying to put their stuff on your plate, it ain't good, man. It ain't good.
Yeah. Why everybody, Deion's like, I'm doing your prenup. I'm making sure.
Well, you know, actually, the thing about it, they was getting married in Tennessee, is what they said, in like Tuscaloosa, and then they have like a law there where they could sort of deny the prenuptial agreement in case of a divorce. But that's just something to throw out there.
And just think about that, though. Think about that. Why should we know all of this? Like, we shouldn't.
Right.
We shouldn't.
But it all started from that girl having the mean bug at the game.
You know?
She needs to go dark.
A mean mug.
She thought she was the prize when she got with him. And now she realized, oh, shoot. He's the prize. Like, oh, wait a minute. He wasn't even my type.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. He's the prize and she's the prize.
To use an example of what might potentially be his future teammate, Trevor Lawrence. I follow his wife on Instagram. And I've never seen her on the TV at the game. I never heard one bad word about Marissa Lawrence.
I'd be mature.
Or actually, you remember what is his name? AJ McCarron wife used to be on. They used to show
Alabama or whatever.
I never like I don't like they never said like I never heard nothing bad about her. You know? Now to not use this example, but Deshaun Watson, all the bad is about him. I've never heard them say one bad word about Jilly.
Oh, yeah.
So it's like there's levels to this.
Yeah.
And then maybe, just maybe, if she gets with the wags, they could teach her.
Oh man, like you're talking about Deshaun Watson's his girl.
Yeah.
And the one that be cooking.
She do.
She a chef or something like that.
Yeah, dog. She used to be a YouTuber and everything. Like she used to date DeJounte Murray actually.
See.
So
red flags.
it's a Houston girl. So it's a Beyonce type.
Hey, see, this is where I was going with this. When you run in them type of circles, you know what? That's the difference. All this that Deshaun Watson went through, you ain't heard her say not one thing. She ain't got caught up in nothing. She is seasoned for these athletes. Travis Hunter's girl is that she knew nothing about sports. That just confirmed it for me. She is not prepared.
Football is the most football has the most interesting fan base. I would say unintelligent fan base because there's like crash outs all over the universe. Football. Like you've seen people fighting their own, like two people wearing a Ravens jersey, they at the game fighting each other for what?
Yeah.
Like you're rooting for the same team. Why are you fighting each other? And then the people's heads get cracked over them football game.
Yeah, it's crazy. You gotta be you have to be, you know what, they need to create some sort of training for the women that want to be in the lives of celebrities. You know, because it's gonna be very important. Because I'm not saying she shouldn't be with him. She should just prepare herself. She got to work at it.
Needs to get educated.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, it's too late now because now she's left a sour taste in a whole lot of people's mouths. And we're going to be watching Travis Hunter for the next 15,
Well,
20,
she can
almost
turn it
years.
around by humbling herself.
Right.
You know,
Going dark.
man,
Go dark for a while.
man.
But that's
First of all, she
it's
made the
a girl this party and she's addicted to the cell phone, addicted to the internet. So it's like that's gonna be really hard to do.
Yeah, you're right, because it shows you that her ego is out of hand because she did the interview.
Mm-hmm.
So she feel like, oh, the people need to hear from me. No, we don't. No, we don't. You know what I'm saying? But he signed with Adidas, and she's in the commercial. She is in the commercial.
Got to get her shine on.
Why is she in the commercial?
Mm-hmm.
You might have signed too.
I was gonna go to Nike, but they wouldn't sign my girl. Whoever signs my girl and lets her in the commercial, that's
But
who
that's the
signs.
wild thing is he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna marry her the moment I signed my contract," and it's like that's like a screw is loose there. Like
yeah, something ain't
He
right.
loves her. He loves
like
her.
the moment I get the most money I will ever like, the most money I'll see is I'm
Something
gonna
ain't
do
right.
that, and it's like you're crazy.
He's probably seeing more money right now than he gonna see for on the NFL for a minute,
Right.
you know.
But that's what I'm
you
saying.
might
It's
be
like he
right.
could put a ring on it.
Yeah.
But once he get to that contract, we got that 100 million
But it's like,
guaranteed.
and that was a red flag that he ran his mouth about because it's like he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna marry her the second I signed my contract," and it's like, bro, what? It's like
Maybe he's in love.
Yeah, he's something going on.
like that don't
Something
sound
is
wrong.
going on.
But yeah,
Love's the only thing that explains all that stupidity. I've seen brothers do some stupid stuff in the name of love.
Man, I believe it, man. I believe it. Okay, man. I need since it's halftime, I gotta do my in-game live betting.
okay.
Okay. Right now, they got Brooke Lopez to get 9 rebounds and assists together, and he's already got 6. Do you think he'll get to that 9?
6 rebounds.
He's got 6 rebounds and assists right now, like combined.
Okay.
All right. Rebounds, assists. He got 6. They're saying he'll get the bet is will he get the 9? Do you think he'll get the 9?
A part of me wants to say yes,
3
but
more.
I've been on the wrong side of Brooke Lopez
He'll get 9.
a lot. I've been on the
He's a stiff, but this is an important game for money, so he'll get 9.
okay.
All right. They have Dort at points, rebounds, assists to get 17, but he only got 9 right now. Nah, that's a stretch. I ain't doing that. He got 5 rebounds, but they say for him to get 7. Do you think he'll get them other 2 in the second half?
He's a hustle player, long rebounds. Maybe I would
2
be
more.
He's gotten Giannis a lot too, though, so that's the problem.
Yeah.
Of course, he might get a couple rebounds that way, though. If
he could put you in the right position to grab a few. Let's see.
He'd be under the hoop.
Right.
Giannis is at 14 points. Oh, they just took that bet off the board. They about to raise that up. Let's just wait and see what they got to say about that.
30.
Right. Hartenstein.
Yeah, they got to go to him.
PRA is 36. He got to get to 36, and he got 23 right now. PRA, points, rebounds, assists.
He dominating.
So, think he'll pull that off?
Not on the assist.
He got to get 13 more. He got 23 right now.
They get 10 points in the second half for Giannis.
He's not in foul trouble or anything, is he?
Oh, that's a good question. Let's
That's the only thing
find
that's
out.
gonna stop him.
I'm gonna have to grab my phone and look at the stats. Let me go and grab this thing.
That's a good question. Where's his fouls at? Let's see if we can find that.
All right.
They don't try to tell you that where they put the bets at. They don't want you to know that.
All right. So you said Brooke Lopez or Hartenstein?
We're talking about Hartenstein, right?
Hartenstein has 2 fouls.
2 fouls. Oh, okay. That's not
Good to
bad.
go.
I think
You
he'll
know,
get it.
Brook ain't got no fouls. He don't guard nobody.
Yeah. So we'll take that Brook Lopez to get them rebounds, assists. We'll take Hartenstein to get those PRA. Let's see if they're gonna put Giannis back up here. Points. He got 14 right now. They saying will he get 32? You think he'll get to 32? Ooh-wee.
That's it depends on what
Close,
Giannis.
he probably will because they're gonna go to him. You know, and
It's
he
a
gonna
tight
get fouled. Shoot
game.
10 free throws in the second half at least, and if he can make 6 or 7 baskets.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that might be a good one to take right there. I think he has to, doesn't he? Like he has to get there. If he don't,
They gonna win. Yeah. You know, they gonna get blue.
right. You know what? I'm gonna take what I'll do is I'll take the Hartenstein and the Lopez on one because I think those are for sure things. I'll take those on one, and then I'm gonna take Giannis points, and I'm gonna take Shea Gill to go under his points, rebounds, and assists. He has 15 right now. They said he got to get to 39. I don't know if he'll get to 39. Points, rebounds, and assists. He would have to get 24 in the second half. He has 15 right now. He could do it though. He
He's
could
a
do it.
hard one because he's so streaky. You know, if he get
Yeah.
hot,
He
blow
could
that
do it.
number up. He get hot. But they gonna guard him pretty tough though, so it's gonna be a challenge.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna make the bet just to I'll make that. I won't bet too much on that. I'll just look at it. You know, I just put a little, just sprinkle a little something on there. For real.
Hey, Bugs be making money, boy.
Oh yeah, for real.
I
I've been
seen
done.
somebody cash out for 30K
Mhm.
the other day. I was like, man, if I could get 30K tomorrow, man.
They just raised up the Hartenstein.
Uh-oh.
They just raised it up. The
Yeah,
haters.
too much money coming in.
Yeah, like, oh, he getting that.
Mhm.
Let's see. He had to get
Lock it in
13.
when you can.
Let's see. Okay, they saying well they just raised it up from he had to get 13 more to get 14 more. So if he get 8 points and 7 rebounds, or
That's
8
a lot.
points, 5 rebounds and 2 assists, you know what I'm saying?
I wouldn't promise those assists.
Yeah, you ain't lying. That's a tough one. Hold on, let me see. He got 7 rebounds right now and 2 assists. If he repeats that, yeah, we in the clear because
Okay.
he'll get the points. Or should I just bet him to get to 20 points? He got 14 right now. You think him getting 6 points is better than him getting 14 points, rebounds, and assists?
I
He's gonna
think
get the rebounds because he's gonna play a lot more than he normally does. So, you know, especially when he's not in foul trouble.
Yeah.
So he'll get the rebounds, the assists.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
They don't tend to run through him too much. He's just more of a rebound layup guy, you know.
Right. Yeah. Now watch Brook Lopez be the one that shuts us down. The one who got the easiest. They not touching his line at all.
right.
You're like, did Brooke play in the second half?
For real.
He can disappear, boy.
Yeah, you ain't lying. That's for real. Yeah, we'll see how this go.
Oh, actually, the Giants and the Raiders are the worst teams in the NFL at the moment.
Yeah, I know they were talking about the Raiders, and they were trying to debate should they get Hunter or should they get Shador.
Probably Travis.
They can get them both. That's what you do.
Right.
Man.
Get rid of some of the other dead weight and, you know, get you another top 5 pick. You can get both of them.
The first pick.
Right.
So Vegas gets the number 1 pick in the draft if everything stays the same, and they both lose out, or win 1 and lose out, or win 2 and or win out.
You can get Shiloh in round 2.
For real. And then Dion ain't gonna have no choice. Go take the job.
Yeah, Mr. Davis, where do I sign?
For real. Yeah, that'll be a nice little. They'll definitely be bringing money in. Ain't no doubt about that.
And then also, do you think your Rams can hold on to this playoff spot, Grandpa?
Oh yeah, they're all right. They win in December. December, January. The Rams take care of business. It's just them bad starts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think Seahawks are getting banged up, and Cardinals and 49ers both seem like they're going the other direction.
It does look like the Seahawks are going to lose to Minnesota this week because Minnesota has to win to stay in contention for number 1. They have to win.
Both of them have to win.
Yeah.
If they want to do anything, these are the wins you got to get down the stretch here.
The Jets this week. So
there's tough games on this week's schedule.
LSU
I can make up some ground.
And then the Jets play the Bills. That's not. I was looking at.
LSU is murderizing somebody right now.
Basketball.
47-10 at halftime.
Oh, well, I seen Juju had they was just keeping her in the game. They was up 60 points.
Oh wow!
And I'm like, I mean, hey, it's college, man.
Those stats, pad those stats.
There's somebody to pass Caitlin already.
Real hooper. I like to see
Cardinals the week after that, and the Seahawks. Who do they play? They play the Bears. Ooh, this is a rough end of the year. But yeah, I did see she was playing in the game. Oh, so actually, I'm gonna talk to y'all about this right now. Is they actually, I'm not even gonna touch that topic. So I'm not even gonna do it because I know that the idiots online are gonna run their trap and do all that stuff. So I'm not even gonna touch it. Oh, the Rams and Seahawks play week 18. So they'll be playing a game. If they win 1, lose 1, it'll be a game for the playoffs. That's
hopefully
pretty good.
It'll be meaningless at that point, but we'll see.
Right. It'll be it's 1 p.m. Sunday, January 5th. A battle for the wild card. Who gets number 4?
How it goes. Real shoot. Now I don't know how I don't know how this is gonna play out over there on the NFC.
Well, the thing is the Lions. We just keep getting injury after injury. And Montgomery might.
Oh man, yeah, it's just rough.
So it's like if something happened to Jameer, knock on wood.
Yeah.
Knock on everything around me.
Right, like right now, it's open, man. You can go over there and start on defense right now.
Hey, if they paid me a couple $100 G's, I'll do it right now. I'll get up there.
We auditioning USFL players, bro. There's somebody in here, my goodness.
That breakthrough line, I'll go run a couple plays of running back. If they don't kill me, I'll be all right. Give me a couple bigs.
You can always take a dive.
I'll be the first quarterback, running back ever. Get fast off the line. When they catch me, I'm going to slide. Hopefully they don't crack me.
15.
No, they cracked Josh. He was beating the crap out of Josh Allen on Sunday.
Yeah, he's still finding a way. See, the AFC.
And is he the MVP now?
No.
Gotta be the front runner,
Because he's gonna make. I hate him so much now, but he the MVP. Right?
I didn't pick him. I knew he was gonna win it, but I didn't pick him because of the record. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, I thought they were gonna have a losing. Well, be close to having a losing.
But the AFC is bad. Like they're horribly bad. Like they got I mean, the records look a little bit better now because the Bengals and Colts and Dolphins won a couple more games, but they're the lowest of the low.
Mm-hmm.
Playoffs are already set in stone.
Yeah.
Like, there's not even a question to who's making the playoffs right now.
Yeah, I mean, it's I gotta see what happens with Pat, man. Cause
They practicing full today, so you know how he is. If he can play,
he
he
don't
gonna
like
play.
to sit.
And then the 3 losses the Bills took, who are they to?
They lost to the Rams.
Oh, okay.
And
those are early because they won about 8 in a row.
Yeah, they lost early.
Because they lost the game before this week. They lost to somebody.
Yeah, it was the Rams.
Okay, so that was last week. So what was the first 2 then?
Yeah, we have to look it up. See if we can.
Let me look at this here. So let's see. They lost to Miami.
They lost to Miami in the beginning of the year.
Oh no, that's the Rams that lost to Miami. Let's see. The Bills. I'm supposed to be looking. Let's see. So let's see. Siri can never make it easy. Let's see. Buffalo Bill. All this stuff. I don't want to pay you money, Wikipedia.
Yeah.
Let's see. So they lost to the Ravens and the Texans.
Yep.
So that means they only lost 1 game to an in-conference rival. And they will probably be the ones playing the Ravens if the Ravens make it out of the wild card.
That would be great. That would be great.
Hey, I know you're happy about that.
We got to keep the 1 seed. If we keep the 1 seed, we'll be all right.
I mean, I don't see the Chiefs losing unless Mahomes is not going to be playing.
Yeah, I know, man. I know.
Because if Mahomes don't play, that offense ain't rolling nothing out on the floor after that.
They'll get that front line fixed. It's going to be a problem.
Oh, yeah, man. It's terrible. It is terrible.
As saying that this was the worst 13-1 team ever.
Yeah, I believe it.
Very not Andy Reid like right now. Usually had that stuff fixed by now.
Right now would be the right time to we'll take B-Enemy back. Come on, B-Enemy. Come on back, man.
Well, the thing is, though, is the way the cookie could crumble, it's not necessarily, because the thing is, if the Steelers win, right? If the higher seeds win, the Texans play the Ravens first round, right? So the Ravens might, by default, be the worst team alive in divisional if you keep number 1.
It could happen.
So it's danger, like, because the Texans and the Texans, it's really up to Houston to win and beat the Ravens to stop them from playing the Chiefs.
Yeah, I mean,
but the Bills would have the easier run to the.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. I ain't trying to
NFC AFC championship.
None of it easy. Pittsburgh in there,
But that's the thing. They got to play the Steelers, who have beaten everybody.
Yeah. It's we'll see how it goes.
Yeah,
I think it's 2 teams.
There's
2 teams you should want to avoid. You should want to avoid the Eagles, and you should want to avoid the Bills right now. Like, those are 2 teams you probably don't want to play. But if everything goes the way it needs to, I ain't worried about nobody once the playoffs roll around.
For sure.
We're going to get some people back. We should have Hollywood Brown get a few snaps by then. You know what I mean?
Okay.
We should be all right.
But then Granddad's Rams, we got to play either the Lions or the Vikings in the first round.
Yeah.
Not worried about either one of them right now. we can get the Lions if they can't stop us. In Minnesota, I just don't believe in Darnold. If he's great, but I think once the pressure's on, he gonna wilt.
Okay.
See on the NFC, a lot of people still got chances. Is the Cowboys still in it statistically?
Everybody's still in it statistically at the moment.
Wow.
What is it, 5 more games? Something like that?
Well, they haven't necessarily put on the thing. It's only like 3 more.
3 or 4.
I think.
3 or 4.
So I would say statistically, the 3-11, 2-12 teams are eliminated because they could win out and not make the playoff.
Like the Cowboys just need to go ahead and lose and take Jerry Jones out of his misery, man.
If the Cowboys were to win a couple in a row,
yeah, I think
they play in the same division. They play with the
Eagles. They play,
they have Commanders too in their division. It would have to be both of those teams losing out for that to occur.
Man, Jerry Jones shaking like a leaf, man. Every time they put the camera on him, he's too riled up. Like, and then I thought about it though, like, you're gonna kill this man if he keep watching this, but then if he's not there, he'd probably kill him not being there. So I'm like, just let him do whatever it is he's doing. You know what I'm saying?
At 82,
For real.
And all this. Hey, as long as he's making money, I think he'll survive. And he's making money.
Just gotta act like I care if the team wins.
Don't want to give up no power, and he needs to.
Yeah, it's definitely that time. And I mean, how y'all feel about Bill Belichick, man?
I mean, he
got the 24-year-old girlfriend, and now he doing the reverse Jalen Green, and now he want to go hang out with the 24-year-olds. And
how'd that happen? I got to see some interviews with her to see what's going on there.
Man, for real. But what you think, man? What you think about that Belichick, him going to North Carolina?
I don't have any words for it. Maybe hopefully it works. Maybe he'll be the next Roy Williams for a couple years. He's
big staff he comes up with. That'll be the key to what he can do.
And I feel like he's the winningest coach ever, quote unquote. So,
whoa.
Hold on. Why they let Giannis jump on my man like that?
Yeah, that's crazy. Giannis gonna act like he got hit in the face.
He did. Dude, that was after fact. Shoot, you jump on my back, I'm gonna elbow you in the nose too. Because Giannis, you can't put me in the floor like that. Shoot.
Right.
Face first in the floor, and then they doing no foul.
Right.
Come on. That's crazy.
They gave them a flagrant for that.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that is nuts. But yeah, with Belichick, he do got the young girlfriend. I don't know how
he didn't get a flagrant. He got a tech.
Yeah, he got the tech because he jumped up and got in the ref's face after that. But that's what he should do. For real. But Belichick, I don't know if they're gonna do a lot of winning, but his players, his linemen, and his running backs, though, they're gonna be good in the league.
But the thing is, though,
they ain't forgot how to coach. But they got to get them in there,
right? I would be running over there. I would be running over there as an 18-year-old. I get to learn from one of the best coaches to ever coach football.
If you're trying to develop for the league, like if you're trying to develop to go to the NFL, I would go play with them. It might not be all about winning. Like if you're trying to get to the NFL and you a running back or you an offensive or defensive lineman, I think he'd be the right person to go play for.
Yeah. Hit the coach with a T too, huh? Like, man, they're just making a mess of this.
It's starting to.
They called the foul right there. It would have been over,
Right.
No, they're gonna let all that go on. All this punching and slapping and that's crazy.
Yeah, they don't want the young men to win this cup.
Just cause I predicted OKC to win it. NBA's out to get me.
Right. And then Dame want to start going crazy.
Yeah. big turnaround there. 5-point turnaround. When the ball should have been in our hands, and boy.
Yeah, that is
Yeah,
true.
Faye is shooting terrible tonight. 5 for 15, 1 for 6 from 3.
He shot terrible the other night too. Like I said, the defense is good, but I don't think he's quite right now.
Yeah.
They got Giannis gunning him right now. He pulled the chair. He called a foul.
One thing for
He
sure
can't
is
pull the
this.
chair on the big man no more. They call a foul on you.
Yeah, that's crazy. One thing for sure, it's far from over. It's going.
Fourth quarter. So
Yeah.
This is going to last 5 minutes on this one.
Yeah. Yeah, he did just back up on him. He didn't. Well, they're gonna call that little hook over there.
Like Denver was last night. I think they were down like 19, and last couple minutes here they come shoot.
For real. I'm just sitting there. They got Westbrook. You know how he act when he start thinking he hitting.
The Giannis is definitely gonna get that 32, I think. Unless was it only points?
It was.
They gonna give him every call.
Yeah. It was points for the points.
Oh, okay.
His points, rebounds, assists was like 50 something.
He gonna get that.
He might, yeah.
He about to get a triple double right now. He got 9 rebounds, 8 assists at the line.
Yeah.
And he take 20 seconds per free throw.
I mean, they ain't got to do him
down
no
from
favors.
10 on every free throw.
Ain't nobody out there that can guard him.
Let him get away with murder.
Ooh. Yeah, he just couldn't convert that one. Jalen Williams got Brook Lopez on the switch.
Oh yeah, he got him looking like he dancing on the stars. He's spinning like he an ice figure skater.
That's the fastest I've seen Brook Lopez move ever.
You should have called him when he's late for dinner.
The Thunder got to make this run early. You don't want to be down 10 and have to come all the way back. Because if the run flips on you, that's a game.
Yeah, I mean, they're going to make something happen. You already know that. But it looked like it could be a good game.
Part of the Bucks method was going to get them in a physical situation where they start losing their composure. They really ain't getting deep in the playoffs that much. So.
Man.
Getting away with murder right now.
But, I mean, this is kind of what happened last year with Indiana and the Lakers. The Lakers slowed the game down and made it interior game. And the Pacers had the best offense ever at that point.
Right.
When they started the season last year. And that was the beginning and the end when they started making it a physical game. We're going to slow it down. The threes ain't falling. We running straight to the basket.
That was definitely a push.
Allow them to sleep.
Shea Gill pushed off. The foul they just called was a push off.
There's going to be some uncomfortable questions that get asked about him if he doesn't bring this team to the forefront soon.
Yeah, he already played too cool for me. For real. He a beast and all, but he playing a little too cool.
Oh, they made the All-Star game thing official too, so I'm probably not gonna watch the All-Star game. So they can count you.
I'm gonna just watch it to root for the rising stars.
That's a game they don't need a 3-point on for sure. Is the All-Star game.
Man.
Ain't nobody trying to do nothing. They're all trying to shoot threes.
Right. Steph trying to hit 23.
And honestly, I'm playing
a 3-point shooting contest.
Really step all the way out there, personally. Yeah, we don't get nothing for this. I'm not going all the way out there.
Yeah, him and Dame was going back and forth, man. Who can shoot from half court for a good quarter and a half?
And the worst thing about it, the league, their All-Star game, we get the best All-Star game in sports. And
man, that's unfortunate.
But that's the thing, though, is like the more value it loses, it's the key draw in the NBA every year is the All-Star.
Yeah, that is
Every,
true.
all the celebrities are at the All-Star. They're not at the finals. They're
Yeah,
at the
the
All-Star.
weekend.
The All-Star weekend.
They're dunking. They want to see the 3-pointer. All-Star game ain't been worth watching the last 2-3 years.
But the thing is, it continuously gets worse and worse as we go.
Yeah, it does.
Because it's like in years past, they complained about it. And it was like, oh, they don't care. But then last year, they were overtly obvious with not giving a crap.
Hey, man, I think that Pro Bowl about to hawk them down. I ain't going to lie. That little flag football was fun last year.
But that's what I'm saying is the NBA, are you going to really let the NFL come in and they're going to take all your cookies because they coming for Christmas?
Yeah. And you know what? They just got to expand the skills challenges on the NFL. Like it's like watching the quarterback challenge and all that, man. That stuff fun, man. That stuff is fun.
Oh, and actually the thing
shuttle races and all that.
It's kind of not really. I don't know if that's the Christmas games were the best of ideas. Like they got a couple Saturday night games, and then turn around and play Wednesday.
I know. That's why I'm hoping.
Unfortunately, Christmas is on a Wednesday, so that messed them up. If it was closer to the weekend, then they'd have been all right.
But that's the thing about it too is what 2 games they got Steelers, Chiefs, and Ravens, Texans. Like that's a nasty look for the Chiefs.
Quality game.
Play on Saturday, turn right back around, play on Wednesday.
And I'm just happy it wasn't Sunday. Like, I was afraid that they was going to do that. Like,
shoot.
But I guess Thursday night football will be on.
I think the Ravens got to do that too, right? They play Saturday and Wednesday.
Yeah, it can't give no advantage. So, it's going to be the same way.
Yeah.
I think, they probably should have gave at least this weekend should have been the bye week for all them teams that had to play on Christmas.
Yeah.
That would have been the way to go.
Well, that them getting a Saturday game is their way of apologizing for that. They get a 4.
Ooh, we get 24 hours.
Right.
I need 3 days to recover from this beating.
Yeah, for real.
And mind you, they're going to be playing a highly competitive game because the Steelers play the Ravens and the Texans play the Chiefs the day before. So they're already beating each other up for that next game that they're going to play on Christmas.
Yeah, that's nuts. That's nuts.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
And then I'm not gonna lie to you, is I am gonna be getting Netflix back again real soon, but it won't be for Christmas.
Good rebound, Lopez. Money.
I'm coming back to Netflix for WWE, not football.
2 for 20 from 3.
So you're gonna get your wrestling game up, huh?
I've been back into wrestling the last couple of years, so
yeah.
And they had pretty good numbers. Actually, NBA Cup didn't do as good as the Saturday night's main event this weekend, which was it's not a good look for the NBA. They were saying that it had more views, and there's still, I think, 2 million. And so it's like if the fans don't care about the NBA Cup, and so I hope they were just joking when they said that, but you never know. Yeah, it was on ABC, so ABC versus NBC on a Saturday night right before SNL. So
yeah, that's you gotta. I mean, you gotta account for a lot of things now. There's so many links and stuff out there to watch these games. Like, you're not gonna get those ratings, so
right.
Got to figure out other ways to do it, man.
And they just signed the biggest media rights deal they ever had.
Yeah.
And I see them. They're assembling their team over at Amazon. They got Dirk and Taylor Rooks.
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to hear Dirk Nowitzki's voice for basketball, or at all, for that matter.
Nothing wrong with Dirk. He got some things to say.
He know the game.
But I don't want to hear his. I don't want to hear him speaking. I want to hear his accent, I should say.
Yeah,
Love Dirk, but I do not want to hear him talk.
Yeah, he gonna be
And
doing his thing over
want
there
to
on Amazon.
put a metal rod through my ear after the dirt talk for 2.5 hours while I'm.
Eating in the corner.
And then I gotta watch the boring 3-point shooting of today's game with Dirk talking behind it, where I can't understand nothing he says.
Well, I guess I shouldn't have did the under on Shea Gill because he's starting to go crazy.
Oh, he got to. They gonna lose if he don't now. It's now or never.
This is his time. He's always a second half guy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man.
And then I hope that part of me would say if my Lakers don't win the championship and my Cavs don't win the championship, I wouldn't mind Oklahoma City winning the championship. Boston don't win.
Yeah.
I was a big fan of the young boys when they was Westbrook, Durant, and Harden when they was young, which is crazy to see them get old and be almost done with the league because it's, oh, shoot, those was the young guys when I really started watching the sport.
Yeah, they bowed out of there now.
Like, the young cats is always the young cats. That was the young cats when I was watching. It's almost gone.
Yeah, that's the truth. It's about
Yeah,
that
that's
time.
with the Euro charge, travel.
They come and go.
Yeah, he do a lot.
That was a nasty. That's like 10 steps right there, dog.
Yeah, he did a carry before he even got all that started. Like, let me take a big hesitation carry.
He did he get the ball off a pass before he started that, or was he dribbling up the court?
Yeah. He stole it. I think they got a deflection.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because I was like, as long as he didn't do that on the fast break, palm the ball with both hands and take a Euro to the basket.
Yeah.
They said winner receives 500,014, 791. Runner up 205,988. Okay. Solid paychecks for the game, 500,000.
Right. So all them dudes they showing on the bench that ain't gonna play a lick, about to hit at least a $200,000 payday.
They was on the blackjack table doing it all night.
Right.
Yeah, they should be up clapping, trying to keep them boys motivated.
Right.
But yeah, Saturday, watching the Hawks, it felt like the bubble right there. It was so bad in that stadium. I was like, the crowd was so horrible. Thunder on the 7-0 run the last 2-17. And it's getting interesting, y'all.
Oh, yeah.
I'm rooting for the Thunder here because, like I told you, I'm expecting a lot out of Giannis. I expect him to be the best player in the world, but every time it comes up short. Now, don't blame him for last year. I can't blame him for last year because he didn't play.
Right.
But losing the lead to Miami or coming in against Miami and then not turning that around when he was by leaps and bounds the best player in that series every time they play. Then the Boston thing where Jason Tatum went nuclear again. Well, I think it was versus Philly. He went crazy, and then everything from there. Did he play all of them? Did he play the Bucks? That was the Heat. Bucks lost to the Heat that year. That was 22. But there's one where he played that Jason Tatum played Philly, and he just started hitting everything because I put a bet on Joel Embiid, and he started making every 3-pointer in the universe and couldn't miss when he was legitimately awful. And I didn't put a bet on him because he hasn't done anything in however long. And then I put the bet on Embiid, and then all of a sudden, Jason Tatum is Superman again. They put the call in on me. I'm confident they did.
So Giannis's brother, like he ain't even on the team no more, is he?
No,
he just got a spot.
I mean, he the biggest hype man, the biggest fan.
He didn't even try to get on a different team.
We can afford tickets.
Right. He didn't even try to get on a different team. You should
Shea
be
was the
somewhere.
greatest push off of all time. Look at the defense
Mm.
playing right now, man. Now that's basketball right there.
It's terrible how they referee in the game.
Yeah, they making all kind of mistakes.
They got,
Yeah.
but the thing I hate about the Bucks too, they be having all these random people that I've never seen before.
Mhm.
They're one of those teams where they all just have a dude, and I'm like, who is this guy? Like they got the fake Grady Dick or half pint Grady Dick on the team.
Yeah, man, they be coming up with all these cats out of nowhere. I seen that AJ Green dude. That's what you talking about.
Mm-hmm.
I seen a tape of him playing against Tyler Hero in high school. Like out of nowhere, like who is this guy? And now here goes this tape.
He magically made the
They got
league.
big deep
Oh, that's
threes.
all ball. Terrible.
For
That's a terrible call.
yeah, man, they gonna
The
call
hand
it.
is a part of the ball, man. That's not a foul.
It is when Giannis is driving.
He getting that money though. He about to get that money for you.
Hey, that's what I'm looking at.
Wow.
He about to cost Oklahoma City this game. They're gonna become the Oklahoma City Thunder again.
Well, we just missing Chet right now. You know, if he was in the game, it'd be a whole lot different.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, we gonna see how this go, man. I need Hartenstein to pick it up, man.
They got
Grab these
tired. They beat
boards,
him up.
dog.
They beating him up.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
Not a whole quarter yet. He'd be all
Oh yeah, he all right. Boy. Yeah, man, I'm seeing it. I think they want. You got the Lakers got it last year. Let the Bucks get it this year. Like,
Yeah, it must mean Denver gonna win it next year. Or the Warriors.
it could be the Warriors if
It'd be
you want all the seasoned NBA. Oh, look at Cameron and Stat over there. They got their front rows. Oh yeah, they in Las Vegas. That's right. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, ain't no feeding for, good Lord. For
6, 15, and 1. He getting that money. That 32 is there.
Yeah.
season ticket guys, they ain't got to worry about them.
Right.
Whoever got the money can sit up front today. Mhm.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's all right, man. We got to see about that next year.
Right.
Vanessa's cheering like he gonna get a check.
You know, I feel like they wasted not putting this game for Christmas, I think.
I'm pretty sure Giannis don't got no problem giving it to him.
Mhm.
For
They
real.
wanted to be special. Put it on Christmas, you running in the NFL and everything else coming that day.
Right.
I mean,
Be special.
if we got a championship game on Christmas Day, I think the Bucks have locked this one down. And I'm gonna say it early because hopefully I jinx.
Yeah, I know what you're trying to do. Now it ain't over yet, but I think
And can't nothing Oklahoma City's doing going right now.
yeah. I
Ebbs and
thought
flows.
that yeah,
They don't get right in me.
I thought it would be Lillard that would have the hard game because they got so many people they can throw at him, but shoot, it's the other way around right now.
Length's the problem right now. Homer could challenge at the basket a little more. That would be something to slow the Bucks down. But right now
Yeah.
he's got no real deterrent. I mean, Hardenstein can only do so much.
Yeah, they ain't got nothing up under there right now.
But I mean, this ain't the game I want the Bucks to lose this week. So there's a game that they play in a couple days that I really need them to lose. They won 26-14 in the third. And the crazy part, the Thunder had the lead down to 5 at one point.
The NBA.
Yeah, we'll see.
And you see how in the big game these threes don't be falling no more.
Yeah,
All the three
basketball. Playoff basketball right now. So, you know, Warriors about the only one to make threes like that in the playoffs. So.
Right.
For real. It gets tight, you know.
It's the person who can play the defense and who can get to that basket and get to that line.
You know, I covered all my points today.
You got them all in, huh?
The only thing, I only did miss one thing. As Trae Young has been balling lately. And I was like, shoot, I feel like he don't get the credit he deserves. He's the best assist man in the league at the moment.
He is.
He averaged 12 a game. And he averaging, 30 points, 20, 25.
They coming, though. They coming.
Yeah, they on the way.
And he getting some real young guys along. He playing more of a point guard role this year. Because he only averaged 21 points. But I think Trey should be getting this some credit for balling.
Yeah, he definitely he deserves that. Because I don't think the people seen the Hawks being this competitive. You know. But is Capella a big man that's going to be able to withstand the test of time and play winning basketball?
They're playing the other guy a lot too now. What's his name? The other African sounding dude.
That Okongwu.
Yeah. He's playing a lot in the middle. Started a lot of games, and Capella coming off the bench most of the games now.
If they can get Ricochet up to NBA speed and he can start knocking down shots, it will get scary. It will get scary.
DeAndre Hunter and Jalen Johnson and Daniels in there. I can't get the light brights out of there, boy.
You're right. How you said with the Warriors earlier, if you add another shooter to the mix, it might mess up the rotation.
Yeah. They they
got to earn his time now.
I think if they get that big man situation, if they can, get that as solid as it can be, they're gonna be all right. They got everything else, man. They got scoring from everywhere. They got defense from everywhere. They just gotta, they just gotta be able to keep people out of that middle.
They are much better than I thought they were gonna be.
Yeah.
Just the length, boy. They got good length at 2, 3, 4 spots. They got great length, so hard to score on them.
And I mean, the Pacers and the 76ers, they just took steps back from what I can see. And if the Heat get rid of Jimmy Butler, I don't know what they're gonna do. Because
what time of night this game gonna go off? Y'all think 11 something?
Man, what time is it right now?
11. 10:31.
10:30.
Yeah, they got it.
Might slide the wing stop before I go home tonight.
Hey, yeah, man.
Life of a bachelor.
Go hit the wing stop. Say if you get fries, you got to eat them right away.
Yeah,
they fries don't travel well.
Yeah, absolutely. They travel well.
Yeah.
For real. Rick Ross got to get that together.
They all over America right now. They trying to bring one to the Detroit area and stuff. Well, they keep doing Detroit wing companies as well around here. But it's not a food podcast. But I go on all day about I go on all day about that too.
Right. See, this is what I'm talking about. Shea Gill is out the game right now. He don't need no breather. Get back in there.
Right.
This is what I'm talking about. Come on, man. Jordan would never.
With 10 minutes left in the game.
Isaiah Thomas would never.
And Giannis,
Giannis, he can get a little break. You up 14.
Dame 3. That might would have been a dagger to have to come back down 20 in the fourth.
If they best player is out the game, I'm definitely gonna be in the game because this is when we need to make a run.
Right.
Man, come on, man. Your coach can't be like, no, you ain't going in. If you like, yo, I gotta be in. I gotta be in. Like, you gotta put me in, coach.
Man, they just can't shoot tonight.
That's it. Splash Mountain.
Bang, bang.
I think that locked up the championship right there.
Oh, man. Nah, until they get to, I don't know. This is what it looked like last night with the Nuggets.
Yeah, right. Gotta get hot. They are NBA players. They get hot.
Look at the rando bums on the bench of the Bucks getting 500,000 because they play with the top 3 player in the league.
Right.
The only reason why this thing is competitive, they weren't getting any money. Nobody want to play. The extra game. We already playing 82.
Right.
I wonder if they're gonna try to cut out them G leaguers that's on the bench. We had to move a couple of y'all up,
right,
for this tournament. Y'all gonna get it too? I hope they do.
Yeah, hopefully.
If you on a two-way contract, you don't get it.
Get 250.
Right.
Might as well double up Giannis and Dame purse anyway.
Said they the ones doing all the work.
All the heavy lifting. Did all the heavy lifting all month.
Yeah, they trying to make making the tournament make sense, man. I guess you got to give everybody the money.
Sit there and get paid $500,000.
Right. Put a nice amount of effort in for that.
I'd be doing backflips. Trying to keep them motivated.
For real.
Man, and you know what's really crazy is like, that's because just stuff like this, it makes it hard to watch the game sometimes because it's like there'll be people that don't love the sport that will just have the physicals and we're good enough to play in the league and make the league. And it's like, as much as I love basketball, if you gave me the opportunity to be in the NBA, I would eat, breathe, live, sleep basketball.
Yeah.
I would have a ball dribbling right now as I'm talking on this podcast.
Yeah, I mean, there's rare ones that do that, but
And then they keep bringing Dexter's back, and it's like the original show ended over 10 years ago, and they did a one-off, and then they're doing a prequel, and they're bringing a sequel, and it's like, the Dexter universe never sleeps.
Yeah, they trying to get to that money, man. That Dexter, that's a good show too. It's one of my favorites. But when they did the little reboot, I was like, all right. And now this one they got coming out. I'm like, okay. I mean, I guess we'll see.
They got Ryan Seacrest with the least star-studded New Year's of all time.
Huh.
Wait, so they did the game at the Sphere?
Oh, I don't know. That's where they at?
Because they showed it and they had the PlayStation ad on there.
Oh, yeah, I see that. Yeah, I guess. You think they in there right now?
It looks a lot less cool than I would have thought.
Yeah.
And that explains
Well, Brooke took care of what I needed him to do.
Right. He hitting another 3? Yes, that's 20. You taking home a big troll, the Neanderthal, Brooke Lopez.
I told you, man.
Oh, right back with
2 or 22. Brooke Lopez, ain't no in between for him.
Yeah, it's a shame that they got Jokic in one of these games.
Yeah, the Nuggets. We'll see. I don't know. I don't think they're gonna play hard enough in the beginning of the season to be in one of these.
Right.
It's just certain teams that just don't prioritize it. Like the Celtics should have been here.
You seen what LeBron did is it's like, oh, this season tournament, you're out. And it's like, oh, that shit don't matter to me.
Yeah, okay.
And then it's like, okay, so now it doesn't matter.
Right. It mattered big time last year.
It was the most important thing last year.
Can't believe Coach letting Shea sit there and being down 20, you know.
This is like this is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Joakim Noah right there. Anthony Anderson.
Yeah, it
He's
really
got money.
And these guys are supposed to be better than the 90s Bulls, getting beat by 20 in a prime time game.
no, ain't no way. Dang.
Or actually, they're not better. They were better than the Warriors and all the Miami Heats.
It's crazy
every
because they got
team
all these to be such an efficient defense. Why do they have all these guards guarding the big men? Like, of course he gonna get hit in his face like that.
Bigs are hurt. They got a guard, and they've been doing it all year. It's been working. Been working. So you know.
Yeah, now
they
they
can
see
only
how it
win
is
when
when there's
nobody
something on the
cares,
line.
right? The Thunder will be the team where they're the greatest team ever when nobody cares about the game. Better than the 90s Bulls when nobody cares about the game.
Yeah, for real. 90s Bulls
Somebody
was playing
this.
If Jordan was in this game right
I
now,
I don't think that's an elbow right there.
Oh,
I mean,
elbow.
I mean, he got tore up, but I mean, you can't blame him for that. Like,
that's a very routine post touch right there.
I didn't know a midget. I didn't know a midget was guarding me.
Well, that's what the excuse Jaylen Brown used. He got an offensive foul on Garland in one of the games that they lost to Cleveland. And they was like, oh, he was down there. I typically used to a bigger dude guarding me. So when I throw my elbow back, it typically ain't in the face of whoever.
Right. Makes sense.
At 20-5, losing to a 14-11 on a prime time championship game.
He knew what he was doing. Bobby Portis got a bad reputation.
But the thing is, you get him out the game, they got to bring Giannis back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Giannis got a good rest. Yeah, I don't know what's up with that stuff. Them sitting out them minutes like that. Like, yo, play in the game.
That's getting beat. I can see if they were up. You know. But,
yeah, that's different. Like, it's nuts.
Maybe something is wrong with him tonight.
It has to be. It has to be because that can't be his mindset in a championship game.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna sit here while we down 20 and be fine with that. I don't think so.
They said madness. The Hornets recently gifted a kid a PS5 during halftime at one of their games. That took away the PS5 off camera and gave the kid a jersey instead. And they said today the Hornets issued an apology and will now be giving him a PS5 VIP tickets to a future game.
What? Why would they even do that? Like
all that bad press.
That is insane. He's gonna break his heart like that, and then like
There you go,
Obviously,
and there it goes.
y'all can afford the PS5. Just go get another one if you made a mistake. You know what I'm saying? Like, what in the world? Let him go on leave with that.
Oh, also, what's crazy is that Sean Murphy Bunting from the Cardinals. They try to say that he would jumped in a relationship with the girl that interviewed Drake in the bed that time.
Yeah, I remember that.
He said, "I am not dating that woman." It is like that's kind of wild. They put that man in that, but
Come on, Hartenstein.
Means he is.
Giannis back, Hartenstein in. Where is Shea? Is he there? Yes, he is.
Oh yeah, he know he ain't got no choice but at least show up.
Hey, Gary
Dang.
Trent jacking.
Yeah, rebound. Let's go.
Hit that three brick.
Give it to him, man. Yeah, Shay is
And
way
Dort
better.
got Giannis and he got him off him though.
Yep, you're shooting terribly.
Giannis ain't got no handles, bro.
But that's part of my
Got them
problem.
elbows though.
Oh yeah.
Is run and dunk, man.
Come on.
Shea Holloway. And they called an offensive foul. Oh, there go Mallory, the Bucks lady that they brought to the draft combine that everybody lost their mind about. You see all the random sports women you find.
Huh. What they call? They caught a
Offensive foul.
foul on that? I didn't see no foul. That was crazy.
6 minutes left. Can they make a run for it?
This where it's at.
And
Yeah, way ahead of me. I'm
every
still.
single time. And you say shit. I'm shooting every shot from here on out.
I'm at about the
Yeah, you
six.
doing all right.
So you got Oscar Robertson courtside.
There the whole time. Remember, that's
What
the
they
that's
called a foul on
Mr. Haywood next to him too.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was about to say.
Said Ray Allen over there, huh? With Doc Rivers in
This
his ear, like, oh, that's some bull. Kind of call is that, Doc?
this is technically a Ray Allen night, really, because the Thunder are technically Seattle until Seattle comes back.
Yeah, I think they said they want to bring. I think they said what, 2 teams?
Vegas and Seattle.
That's what it is. Yeah.
32 NBA team.
Ain't enough stars for that.
No, not right now. Then you get to protect your top 4 players if it's an expansion draft.
Oof. I mean, there's plenty of talent to get.
So if they protect Giannis, Lillard, who else? Middleton, he don't even. They probably wouldn't even protect him.
I mean, at this point, they don't really got nobody to protect besides them. They don't. So, I mean, it necessarily wouldn't matter. It just crippled the team drastically if somebody
You
picks
take Chet Holmgren, Shea Gill, Hartenstein, and Jalen Williams. This team gonna be hurt because they're gonna draft Dort. They're gonna take Caruso. They're gonna take like they're
Deep
gonna
teams
go
are going to
crazy.
get hate. Worry about the Lakers.
When
I
they
would
Say
hope so.
anything you want.
yeah, right.
I
When they
mean, with the Lakers, I'm not protecting LeBron. If I'm like, take him
that's
if you
because he
want.
about done.
I take him if you want him. All right, yeah.
I know who was that took Rick Mahorn when they did that expansion draft. Rick Mahorn was crying like a baby. He had to lead them championship Pistons.
Yeah.
Probably Charlotte. Was it?
The Hornets.
Let's see. He played for the Bullets, Pistons, 76ers, and the New Jersey Nets. So it would have had to be Philly.
Him out there, and they took him out.
He played for Philly after the Pistons.
So they must have
traded.
Yeah,
I guess Philly was before the Pistons.
Yeah, when they
after
Barkley they won the first.
Together.
He played 2 years in Philly.
After
they were
won
bumping
the first
thump. Barkley and him were bumping thump for a couple of years there.
He actually played. So he went to Virtus Roma for a year, and then went to the Nets, and then went back to the Sixers. Then went back to Detroit for one last season, or not even a season, but a couple games in 1999. Well, actually, no, that's the season because they had the lockout. So that started after the All-Star.
After 1990. Where did he play it in 1991?
He played Virtus Roma after he left Philly in 91.
So he left the Pistons in 90.
89, because he didn't get both the rings. He only had the one.
Yeah, he had the first one, yeah. And then they had the expansion draft for somebody. And he got drafted, but they must have traded him immediately or something like that. I don't know what team. What team did they bring in the league that year? It had to. It must have been somebody like the Hornets, wasn't it?
To see, the Timberwolves played the first year in 91.
Oh, okay.
So they couldn't have been
them. In 90, 91?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it could have been them.
Let's see, notable occurrence. The Orlando Magic started too in 90.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it could have been any of them, I guess, then.
Okay, so that was the
year at that point.
Let's see, 89. Miami Heat and Hornets came up in 88, 89. So yeah, it's about there's about 4 teams came to the league right there. Because the Hornets and Heat came in, and then the Timberwolves and the Hornets came in. Or not the Hornets, whatchamacallit? What did I say?
The Magic.
Magic, yes. That's a lot. That's a lot of teams in a very quick time that they created.
Yeah, if you coming off a championship, you ain't trying to get drafted in no expansion draft, man. For real.
Yep. In-house to the outhouse.
Well, 16-point lead with under 5 minutes.
I think that, like I said, when Brook them threes, when Brook Lopez hit them threes, I knew it was a wrap.
Yeah, they done put the pedal to the metal now.
Nobody had to. None of us picked the Bucks to get in there, right?
Nah, not at all. We ain't even.
Well, they were garbage time, so that was before the season, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I didn't expect for them to start off bad as they did, and then try to turn it around. But I didn't expect them to be playing hard this early.
Yeah.
But like I said before, the problem I have with Giannis is he's the guy that shows up when the game don't matter. But never is around when you need him. And he don't look like he's going to get this 36.
Yeah, I need him to get 5 more points. But he throwing the ball like he Magic Johnson.
Trying to be a good teammate right now.
Yeah.
Look at that block over hard time right there.
For
real. He gets every call, though. He don't get no calls against him.
Look at him. He trying to find somebody to pass it to. Let's go get a bucket, dog.
See, I wouldn't have put my money on running dunk, man. That bum.
I definitely kept it light tonight. I ain't got no faith in these guys here.
Gary Trent. Dribble.
Oh well, this one's about over.
Yeah, that's
We gotta get our picks in.
definitely a done deal.
Picks for the week. Let's see.
Oh yeah, let's do that.
Week 16.
Let's definitely get those in. Ooh-wee. Yeah, man.
Yeah, they got just random YNs on the bench. The Bucks got a bunch of random YNs, $500,000.
They were motivated. They standing up, cheering. Okay, see, just sitting there like, they'll get. Well, they get 250,000 for losing, right?
Yeah, get 200.
Well, that'd be, good payday for a couple nights work.
Right, I'm pretty sure they'll take
Cheering, a
that.
couple nights of cheering.
Yeah, man. Definitely dropped the ball. Giannis, yeah, he set out a nice amount at the beginning of the fourth. That's why we ain't hit that.
Being a good teammate.
I should have just took Shea Gill on the under and nothing else.
Travel. Supposed to stay stationary, throwing the ball out of bounds. He take 4 steps, then throw it.
Yeah.
Rest on him. Blind. He didn't do anything.
All right, let's see here. Week 16, Thursday, we got the Broncos against the Chargers.
Goes against the Chargers.
This is a good game. They both gonna be playing hard.
They said the Buccaneers and Chargers.
The Broncos.
Chargers, huh?
Yeah. I mean, I seen Bo Nix taking some chances last game. That threw me off a little bit.
It's in the Charger Stadium.
Yeah, it's at the Chargers. So I think I'm gonna have to take the Chargers with this.
But the Chargers have lost 2 straight, and the Broncos won 4 straight.
Yeah, but I know the Chargers know they need this win to stay in it.
For sure.
We'll go Broncos. I'm gonna see if they can make a little comeback.
Ooh. Hey, Giannis is having a block party right now. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go Denver.
Broncos. Okay.
Just the week, Harbaugh, get them back together. 42.
Saturday, Texans versus the Chiefs. Texans at the Chiefs.
You know what? Since the Lions lost this week, I must say Texans. Maybe they can get one over on old Patty boy.
Well, if Pat is playing, you know who I got. The Chiefs.
Yeah. They're gonna be in there. I'm going Chiefs too. They got to hold on to that one spot. They can't afford no slip ups at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, they'd have to lose 2 to get to that.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I think if we win this one on Saturday, we secure that. The next Saturday game, Steelers at Ravens. I think the Ravens got to win this one.
It is a must win because they would be flirting with being out of the. They'd be flirting with being a 7 seed.
Yeah.
I go with Lamar, but boy. they start losing last week, next week, they'll lose 2 in a row too often.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah. Go Lee Myers, my guy.
I hope you're right.
You said you got the Ravens too, D.
I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna get. Where we at? We're in Baltimore. I'm going Lamar.
All right, then we got the Giants at the Falcons, and by default, I guess I got to take the Falcons because I know the Giants are losing on purpose.
For sure. And the Falcons might make it.
They started Penix this week. They just announced that on ESPN.
Oh, wow.
They're sitting the money man down.
Yeah, I got to take the Falcons.
No, the Falcons are a threat to take the Buccaneers spot. The Buccaneers lose any more games. And that's how
you're playing. If you keep playing like you're playing, they'll be all right.
Atlanta. I'm going for Atlanta. And the captain Kurt.
You'll be on the bench with a baseball cap on, counting his money.
Yeah, I think Penix gonna come in and play good.
No, he gonna throw it. That he can do.
Who you got on that one, Pops?
I'm going with the Atlanta Falcons.
All right. Then we got the Lions at the Bears. I think the Lions got to make a comeback here.
That's the Bears. It'll be cold this weekend.
Get Giannis immediately going to his bum brother to hug him for the championship game ends.
You get 500,000 too, bro.
He said, "I'm gonna take money from one of these wires."
It'd be bro, I'm not on the team anymore. I give you my check. Oh man.
Who's next?
Lions or Bears? Who you got?
Lion. I will not pick again.
I'm gonna go Bears just to trying to catch up reasons because I think the Lions is too beat up.
That is true.
Down the running back. Don't have a defense. Goff got to throw it outside in the cold. So I'm gonna go Bears.
Next up, we got the Cardinals at the Panthers. Even though the Panthers been playing hard, I'm taking the Cards.
Same. Ain't much reason to divert from the cycle.
I'm gonna go Panthers. Get my brother up here.
Then we got the Rams versus the Jets, and of course I'm taking the Rams. They need it.
Same. Concur.
Stop it, we believe.
Even though the Jets finally won a game.
Oh, speaking of the Jets, Aaron Rodgers said that if you've gotten the vaccine, you can't talk about him. So he said to all his haters that if you got the vaccine, you can't talk about me.
Turn into Robert Kennedy.
Right.
Right.
Eliminating all vaccines. Everything's back on the table.
As soon as people start getting polio again.
Trump will have us drinking bleach again.
Right. Then we have the Eagles at the Commanders. I'm sticking with the Eagles.
I want the Commanders to win.
That's who you picking?
Where's Landover? Washington?
Mm-hmm.
I seen them lose to the Cowboys, so I'm picking the Eagles.
Yep, Eagles.
Damn.
Saquon's still healthy. He didn't play a whole lot in the second half last week.
Yeah, he healthy, but I think they was trying to accommodate all those disgruntled receivers.
We get them, we get the dubs.
Yeah, for real.
Mm-hmm.
Then we got the Browns at the Bengals.
Yeah.
Bengals. Ohio versus Ohio. Skibbity B, Ohio.
Dorian Thompson, huh? Thompson Robinson starting.
He probably is. I'm going with the Bengals. That's who you got, Pops. You got the Bengals.
Yep.
Okay. Then we got the Titans at the Colts. Oh man. Shoo.
I'm going with my Colts, man.
Yep. Colts.
Got to root for the squad.
Switching quarterbacks too. Finally getting rid of mayonnaise.
Yeah, I guess I'll take the Colts too because they was looking horrible, man. I mean, yeah, the Titans was looking horrible. And then we got the Vikings at the Seahawks.
I'm going to go Vikings, probably. Hopefully they lose. Hopefully I'm wrong. Vikings.
I'm going Vikings too.
Oh, man, that's a tough one.
Don't know if Kenneth Walker gonna be healthy.
I'm gonna go Vikings as well, but that's a tough one right there. Mm-hmm. Then we got Patriots at the Bills, and yeah, Bills.
Yeah, Bill.
Bill.
They better win after they beat Detroit.
Let down.
Right.
They might be thinking the same thing. Oh, the Patriots? Come on.
Yeah. Then we got
NFL players. A few of them.
Yeah, true. Then we got the Jags versus the Raiders. Two teams trying to lose.
Mm-hmm. We can lose the worst.
For real.
Go Jags. I don't think Mac Jones is going to let them down.
So the Raiders are statistically the worst team. So I might guess I'm going to go Jaguars.
Yeah, I think
and
the Jags
need to stop with he need to put somebody in charge of wrestling so he can go over there and fix these Jaguars.
It need to be something.
They're trying to be a booker and WWE and all this stuff, and it's like, hey, let somebody else do that so you can get the NFL's $1 trillion business, man.
This might be the first game to end in a tie, man. 0-0.
There haven't been any ties this year for sure. Was the tie option to pick?
Nah. Dang, let's see here. We got 49ers at the Dolphins. Another game is not easy to pick.
It's Dolphins and 49er.
I'm going to go with the Dolphins. Yeah.
They got to come through for me.
I'm going to pick the 49ers just because my dad would want me to. Just because
they got to win to stay in it.
Have to have a contrarian pick. We had to pick a lot of the same teams this week. So,
Brock Purdy playing for a contract.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Then we have the Bucks against the Cowboys.
The Bucks got to win.
I got my money on. Yep, I got my money on the Bucks in that game.
The Succaneers come through.
And then they were the streak breakers this year. They beat all the good teams.
Yeah.
So if the Cowboys win, we're going to hear all that nonsense. They're back.
Right. Yeah,
I mean, if the Cowboys win, they could break this season down to a 9-8 if they just win out. And a 9-8 could make you the playoffs probably. In this one.
And the last game of the week is the Saints at Packers.
I'm gonna go Packers. The Saints record. The Saints took a nasty downturn.
Gotta go with
they was getting 40 a game earlier in the year, and it seemed to be completely different now.
Yeah.
Quarterback go down. A couple of receivers went down. And when their boy went down, what's the name?
Right, Kamara.
No, they're all purpose guy.
Olave. Oh, Taysom Hill. Taysom
Yeah.
Hill.
Mm-hmm.
Tyson Hill went down. That was it.
Yo, this dude, Dame Lillard, is happy, yo.
Well, I mean, he should enjoy it. This the only thing he's ever going to win is his career.
Yo, I ain't never seen
Safety
this dude
child support.
smile this much. Look at him. He can't put it down.
This is the
This
only
dude is
basketball
happy.
championship team trophy he will win again in his life.
Wow.
So he
Careful, they're gonna be teasing you.
For real. Look at he done poured some champagne in it.
like I said, he better enjoy it because it's the only winning he's gonna do as a basketball player. Again.
Rolling
Man.
like they are now. Who knows? They play defense like this.
Yeah, they might be a get up in there.
If Boston was here, we wouldn't be seeing these boys no more.
Boy. Ain't that something?
And they hired a bunch of YNs and said, Giannis, take us to the promised land.
It's something sad about seeing Dame that happy about this cup. I think he knows it.
It's the first thing Doc Rivers done won in 16 years.
You'll be taking it to sleep with him tonight.
This is terrible. This is horrible. The Doc Rivers might be the most overrated coach of all the coaches ever.
This is insane.
This is disgusting when I sit and think about it. Now I'm appalled at the Bucks winning this thing.
I got to root for the Bucks to win the championship now. Like I can't. That Dame can't go out like this.
But we can't have Doc Rivers be around. We can't have Doc Rivers be.
He don't, Doc.
Doc Rivers is horrible, man. And this is the same he get that Giannis. Giannis is LeBron in this right now.
You got an Emery's cup.
He getting people jobs.
Boy. He is extremely happy right now. Giannis like, nope, you guys not touching it no more, bro. It's
mine. All he gets is checks going to Giannis.
They get the NASA's mouth open.
Give me the MVP, bro, and then I'll let you have this one.
You know and then they gave these dudes gold medals. This is disgusting. This is absolutely disgusting.
Yeah.
You have achieved almost nothing.
Hey man.
At least last year was the first ever. So it meant a little bit. But this year, they gave these dudes gold medals. Giannis just carried all these YNs to the trophy.
Hey man.
Yeah, gave him the LeBron MVP trophy, huh?
Man.
I mean, they might as well name all the MVPs. After they might as well. I mean, if somebody two-peat one day or try to do a bunch of, I wonder if there's ever going to be. I wonder who it's going to be that if they start two-peating and three-peating NBA Cup trophies. And they better win the championship. They do that. That'll be the nastiest three-peat of all. Two-peat the NBA Cup and not the actual championship.
One and done in the playoff.
Like, there ain't no games tomorrow in the NBA, so like you gotta reset because you gotta get right back at it. Like you gotta realize
that's the reason
that
he didn't go for those. That's the reason he didn't get them points. He was trying to get the triple-double instead of the points.
And he got it.
Make sure he won the MVP. As if somebody else was going to.
And where is this man's mustache at?
Man.
I had a similar amount of facial hair at 15, and he's a foot taller than me. Let me chill out. I've been insulting people's looks all day.
He got enough to buy a mustache tonight.
Right. I used the 500,000 to buy a mustache and sideburn.
Enough tonight that I've made in 5 years, right? 500,000.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Smug doing the twist and the wiggle and stuff.
That boy Dame is he hugging it like a girlfriend. He ain't letting it go, man.
That he know that's the only type of championship he gonna win.
Okay, give me my trophy back, bro.
Win them one at a time. If they put out that faith, we gonna win.
All right, man. I guess we're gonna end it on that note, man. On the bitter sweetness of Dame being so happy.
I'm mostly disgusted at Doc Rivers. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Oh man.
And get off, Doc. He all right. Support the black man.
Support Udoka and Missoula.
Yeah, I guess it'd be a little bit different if they didn't get rid of a successful black man to bring him in.
Right.
Maybe it's acting idiot now.
Right.
I guess we'll do the next one live, huh? In Florida.
Hey, that could be it. That could be it.
The nice warm environment.
Yeah, man.
It's gonna be a little cold these next few days, huh? By the weekend, they're talking 50s down there, 40s and 50s at night.
It'll be all right.
Yeah.
We
bring it up. We get rid of it once we get there.
I know that wasn't Doc Rivers who was throwing up signs. All right, y'all.
All right.
We'll get on it again soon.
All right, for sure.
All right, y'all.
All right, gentlemen. All right. Love y'all.
Yep, love you too.
Peace.
Good night.
Matter of fact, I'm allergic to those who talk more than they hustle, so they broke. Every time they get the ball, they choke. Self-guarded, putting the rope around their own throat. Make it make sense. Nah, we make replacements, but dead weight, we can't wait. Homie, that's business. A real boss gotta make the hard decisions, but that's easy for me. That's why I'm cheap. I done doubled up my bank like I told you I would. I told you I would. Handle my business like I told you I would. I told you I would. All on it all like I told you I would. I told you I would. Over the game like I told you I would. I told you I would. Doubled up my bank like I told you I would. I told you I would. Handle my business like I told you I would. I told you I would. All on it all like I told you I would. I told you I would. Over the game like I told you I would. I told you I would. Outcast of my family cause I do it my way. No sideline coaches, I'm doing my play. Hard heads, we creating like cavemen. Action separate the free from the slave men. Yeah, I'm about to get another blunt rolled up. Yeah, I'm about to get another drink pulled up. It's obvious daddy got the game sold up. On the beach with 2 Brazilian freaks all up. Ha, I told you I would. My catalog is how you get out the hood. Invest in yourself and put your funds where you should. Creating situations to get your folks out for good. Working for a boss is limiting your